Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Husam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just going to go pick my size. And then after that, I'm going to choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back. So I'm just going to get it as it is. I'm going to click add to cart, view cart. And this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to check out, you fill in all your information. And then after that, coupon code Husam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of El Ahwa Habibis. I'm gonna time out Lewis already. Here we go. I'm legitimately, wallahi, I'm holding the put user and timeout button.
Nah,
You're
leave
such
it,
a loser, Lewis. Such a loser.
loser.
Day 135 of 1461 of your world champs, Chelsea. Today we have a watch along. Chelsea take on Burnley, your world champs. Loser. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. You got me. This is a big Ahwa episode. We're ready to preview the North London derby. We're ready to do. You
Always
get me
keep
here.
banging on the freaking microphone.
Who do you think?
No,
who
who's
do you
doing
think?
that?
Ahmed.
Who's doing that? Ahmed, bruv. Keep still.
It's not
Bro,
Ahmed.
my ADHD's kicking in, bro. Like, come
It's
on.
Paz. Look, he's still touching it. He's still touching it.
It's
Well,
not
I'm
me.
not
It's
sure.
not me. It's not me. It's not me. Look,
It's
look,
you,
And
it's
yes,
not
sir.
big man. Wallah,
it's not me. It's not me.
Bro, it's literally it's
I'm sticking
Michelle,
everyone.
bro, in the comment
Come
section.
on, lock in, bro.
There's only one person who taps the table, and it's Paz. Man.
Listen, I think
Prove
it's Mo,
it.
by the way. Mo's looking.
This
stressed.
isn't the
Who's
same
saying Mo?
table. It's not the
Mo.
same table. It's not the same
Doesn't
table.
matter,
bro.
bro.
Paz is like doing this.
Yeah, it's Paz.
Nah,
bro.
nah, it's not me.
Mo,
Nah,
Mo,
it's
this looks real wrong on camera.
not
I'll be
me.
honest.
Bro,
Yeah, that
bro,
looks
bro.
bad.
Ahmed's balancing his
That looks
laptop
bad,
on
Mo.
his,
I'll be
on his
honest.
table.
No,
Oh,
you gotta
shit, what?
explain
Hey,
that to the
Mo's
audience.
getting a bit freaky, you know. What's going on
Yeah,
there?
man, the table is right here. What do you want?
I'm saying, bro.
Oh,
The table
I don't
is
know
right
why
here.
everyone's stuff is.
Ahmed,
Still-
that's the most it's freaky. Wow, Ahmed.
Oh,
He's talking to the mic.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Hey, nah,
bro.
that's
I'm
crazy.
like,
Each
what
one's like
the
ASMR,
fuck is
you know.
wrong,
That's
bro?
crazy, you know. That is
See,
mad.
Paz, do this.
It's
See,
Paz
sound-
stuff to you, by the way.
Sound is gone. See, the sounds are
It's not
gone.
me.
Yes, it
Sound-
No,
is
because
you.
your mic's
Oh,
sensitive.
it's still there.
The
Yes,
table
it's you.
is not.
100% yes.
See,
yes, yes.
exactly.
Oh.
It's not me.
Watch this, yeah?
So you guys tried
Okay,
to
let
blame
me
it on
reduce
me,
mic
bros.
volume. Okay, wait. Automatically adjust volume. Talk now.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh yeah.
It's that plastic noise, bro, from proper Chelsea. You get me? Proper Chelsea.
Well, yeah, you let me know when you can find a barber. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Well, there are no barbers available. You know what I'm saying? In
Listen, bro. I'm the original flipping day whichever, bro. That guy copied me, mate. Yeah, I was the first one to do this, innit? He hopped on the bandwagon. Husam can attest for this, innit? Man's been doing this for Laney.
You saying when you in the league you're gonna get a level 1?
Bro, listen, yeah, we'll win a league title before you, innit? How about that? Do you get me? We'll win a league title before you.
No one believes
Okay.
that. Ahmed.
We're gonna become Man United before
Listen,
you.
it depends what side you want. Do you want the shameless side, bro? I can do the shameless side. Do you get me, bro? So-
I've never seen any other side, buddy.
Bro, listen, when it
It's
comes
not
to the
the side,
side,
you're
I
not
swear.
two-faced.
Your whole thing is the shameless side. What are
No,
you talking
Husam, yeah,
One face, buddy.
Husam, I'll be real, yeah. I speak nothing but the truth. It's been like that since day one.
You bit.
yeah,
you
Ahmed.
been-
Oh, I think what you don't understand, Ahmed, sometimes this is what I'm gonna tell you all on YouTube. This is something for the young people out there. Sometimes your truth is your truth. It's not the truth. Whatever you say, like people say, facts, factually, that is your. Sometimes it's not a fact. You saying it's the truth before you say
Don't
something
say
doesn't
sometimes
make
when
it
you're
the
being
truth.
nice. Don't say
And
sometimes.
speaking of
like-
the truth,
Of the
listen,
time.
I want to speak about Chelsea before Jacob is here because we need Jacob to speak about the Northern Derby and he's on his way. So I want to start off by speaking about Chelsea a little bit.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. This is your chance to. Okay, Jacob's here. خلاص, never mind. We're gonna talk about
I'm
that.
like, yeah,
bigger
cool,
game.
you know.
Hi, Jacob.
On this weekend.
Hi, Jacob.
Hello,
Hi,
Jacob.
Jacob. خلاص, yes, sir. We'll
Hello.
speak about North London Derby
Jacob,
No,
the
it's okay.
supporter of the club that is top of the table in this coming weekend without a shadow of a doubt. Top of the table.
Let's
You
go. So,
Facts.
Jacob.
Facts. Jacob.
let me.
Is that-
No. We're
that's
gonna let
possible?
Jacob start us off. No, we're gonna let
No,
Jacob.
no. I just got here. Let me get my. Let me. The
Let
first
me
thing I
get
noticed
one.
was
Let me get-
shout out to Netherlands. I just found out my original immigration was from my white side of the family was from the Netherlands to
In the World
America
Cup.
in the place called Delaware. So you know what I mean. Hey, I knew me and Mickey Van Veen had some kind of bond. I knew me as obviously Moans. Can't spell Simones without Moans. I knew we had some kind of bond. So it's very nice.
You knew from who? Your wife told you that?
No, I've been doing research. There's like this thing I was looking into.
I thought you did a DNA test.
You're from the Netherlands? You're originally from the Netherlands?
According to records, they've
Bro, why do you
traced
think you're
that.
smoking
You're
weed,
going
bro?
back to your country then.
Allah, it's so ironic.
That's
coming
such a
from-
curveball. I was not expecting that. I'll be honest. I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, that's bad.
I've heard it yesterday in football. Someone told someone this. And
Go back to your country. Yeah.
What
So
the fuck, bro?
you know, shout out to Netherlands. I don't know how many World Cups we have won, but shit, I've been a part of all of them. We
None.
back.
Zero.
You've won one.
Hey, that's why this is the one. This is the one because now they got my energy back in them. So shout out Netherlands.
Yeah, but
Let's
to be
go.
fair though, Jacob, Xavi Simmons did score the other day. I mean, he let his hair down and he scored the goal.
I've been saying
this?
puffy.
What are we talking
puffy
about,
hair,
Netherlands?
puffy
Jacob.
hair, Zavi, bro. He
North
can't be
London
stopped.
Derby, first versus
We're
second.
talking about Xavi.
This
Tottenham.
is it. That's Xavi, man.
I think it all
First
hinges
versus
upon
second.
what we were just talking about. Zavi Simon's
Wait,
hairdo. Is
you're
it going to be the
saying first
puffy or is it going to be the braids? If we
It
go
is first
puffy
versus
route, I
second.
think he's unstoppable.
It is.
Come on,
It is
come on,
first on
man.
the table versus second on the table.
You're two
Spurs are
times.
first versus Arsenal are second.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, here's, guys. The thing is, Spurs are
We're
playing away.
fifth. I just looked.
No,
We're fifth.
no, you are playing. No, you gotta look at the table where you play. So Spurs are playing away from home, and Arsenal are playing home. Spurs away from home are first. Arsenal at home they are second.
Hey,
in the
okay,
table. So the
okay. I like
first
that.
is
Pick up what you're stepping in. Yeah.
First, how to analyze the game?
We are
Because
first. Hey,
You are first. Away
talk to
from
me.
home,
Undefeated.
you are
Talk
first.
to me.
You are
Tough.
first on the table,
Love
undefeated.
this.
That's tough.
You know, only by the
Away
way,
form, baby.
I'm
We
gonna tell you
talking
something,
nice.
guys. Spurs away from home are actually the best defense in the league. Arsenal conceded 4, Spurs conceded 3. So factually,
How many have
if
they
we are
conceded
looking at
without
this
Gabriella?
game, it's first versus second. The first team away from home versus the second team at home. That's the reality.
Can we start making these
And we
noises,
both
man?
like to score on set pieces and long throw-ins.
Yeah, bro. And Arsenal
And we
conceded
both
more
got 9+
at
injuries.
home. Oh, yeah.
Wait, who's got injuries? You said 9+ injuries. Who's
How
that?
did Arsenal, bro? Like, no, Arsenal actually
Here he
conceded
is.
one. Guys.
Here he
Arsenal
is.
conceded one goal.
Well, catch them.
It's
No,
still
like-
seven.
No, but hold on. Who's got 9+ injuries? You or Tottenham?
Tottenham have 13 injuries. Arsenal
wait,
have 8
Tottenham
injuries.
actually have more injuries. That's why
Wait,
there is no.
how-
13
Yeah,
injuries.
Spurs are in hell.
13.
Guys, I swear to God, if you look at if you go, there is a website called, it's very updated. It's called Injury to APL Injury Table, right? And with the return date and like and diagnosis and everything. Spurs, I think, have 13, bro. 13
Yeah, Spurs are
injuries,
in
bro.
hell. Spurs
It's
are in hell.
fucking ridiculous.
No,
Hey,
Paz,
lucky
that's
number
something very-
13. This is the year.
Wait, you're saying Arsenal have 9? Is that what you're saying, Paz? 9 injuries you've got.
8.
I just said
He's
a
got
random
8.
number.
Now, my
That's
question
head.
is, how come you started off with that? Because if you're going into this game, looking at Tottenham and how they've been playing, if you look at Tottenham, if you look at Tottenham,
that's just not what I
Let
said.
him cook, Paz. Don't
Hold
disrespect
on.
the
Let me
hair.
stop
like-
your
listen.
monologue because that's not what I said. I said we both got bare injuries.
Listen,
That's
listen,
all.
listen, listen,
It was a
listen,
joke
listen.
off of what Mo was doing. Calm
listen.
down, bro.
Everything
Your Africa's
behind-
puffing out. You're losing your mind.
But
bro.
why are you, Ahmad? The
wait.
problem is some Arsenal fans, like
Let me
this is what
talk.
people most say. Why you, Ahmad? Why are you disingenuous? Why are you
Listen,
disingenuous?
listen. I said,
How are Spurs playing?
listen,
Why are you
listen.
disingenuous?
I said 2 kalimat, yeah, and then it's like everyone.
Go
just
ahead.
came up.
Because
Listen,
you're fucking
Go ahead,
salmonella
go ahead. I'm
again.
gonna mute my mic. Here we go.
What did Amber Heard say? I feel personally attacked or something. Listen, bro.
You should. I want you to.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Go ahead.
Objection.
Objection, you pooped on his pillow.
Listen, bro. I'll be real, yeah. This Tottenham side,
Jacob.
brother. Listen, yeah. This Tottenham.
She
side-
dropped a Hershey
Ahmed.
kiss on that bed.
Let's
Am I
have
lying?
Ahmed. Go ahead, Ahmed.
Listen,
Go ahead.
This Tottenham side. This
Yeah,
Yeah, what
Tottenham
about him?
side, if you look at Tottenham as a team and you look
Tottenham.
at their attack,
Why does he say Tottenham? Why does he say Tottenham
yeah.
like this?
listen, that's how you say it.
It's mank, bro.
Tottenham.
Bro, that's how you say it.
No,
Tottenham. Yeah.
it's because he's
Tottenham.
never heard of that club.
In the attack,
Go ahead.
bro, their attack is woeful right now. Two of their most important attackers, and most creative players are injured. Kulusevski, James Maddison, and Kudos has been out. God knows what's going to happen.
Most potent, James Madison, most potent.
Why is he?
Hold on. James Maddison is very integral.
Ahmed, but Spurs away
Is he?
from home
Is he?
are actually top
he?
of the table, and also they scored the most goals away from home, and they're
Yeah,
playing
but-
away from home.
Talk
You-
to him.
by the way,
James
You
Madison.
know it's-
James Madison is.
let's be objective. We know, guys, that the Spurs team is bipolar, right? Like we know, away from home, because they play a little bit more conservative. There is no pressure from the fans. Bro, Spurs have scored 12 goals away from home and only conceded 3. You know that they're like one of the best defenses away from home. You know, these teams, like Arsenal conceded more. The reality is, Ahmed, Spurs under Thomas Frank is the definition of like, it's a completely different team away from home.
Yeah, you can.
It's that, you know, like Mourinho at Inter, when we play Barcelona, it's completely different when we play Genoa, for example. It's a completely different team. You know, they're completely different team. Spurs at Arsenal can do the stinking up the pitch, say piece shit, like they have been doing.
Yeah,
all
no one will
season.
say anything. No one will judge
And
them.
no one will actually say, if Spurs fucking 10 players behind the ball,
Because
rely
even
on get
Pep
corners,
defended it,
nobody
Ahmed.
cares, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
my predicted formation, if we do what we did versus PSG, that's what shut down. So on our left, their right-hand side is where a lot of that attack happens. I think you go into a back 3 and essentially have Destiny as more
Back
of a
7.
wing back / forward, and Van de Veen is covering that area. Saka's not faster than Van de Veen, and I don't think he's going to get past Van de Veen in a one-on-one battle. Plus, then you have Danso or Romero in the middle. Probably would be Danso if I'm remembering how we did in PSG. So, you know, I think, yeah, you heard me. I didn't stutter, but
Bro.
I just think that
You know
if
what?
we went to a back 3
Something
or like
like
a, you know, off the ball in transition, like a back 5, I think that would work
See,
too.
I
That would
see
move
you,
Kudu.
I've clocked you.
no.
You.
Listen,
You know what
you know,
it is?
Paz does
You
this thing
haven't had
every
enough
stream.
chances. No, it's
He's
because
not
you're a
fucking
Spurs
anything.
fan. Because he's a Spurs fan, he hasn't had enough chances to be shameless. And now I'm
All
seeing
the irony in that.
see you because I thought you were too normal. You know, I thought you were too normal, bro.
Who's he talking to?
Jacob,
talking to
bro.
himself.
Oh, people
thought Jacob-
define me as normal all the time.
I thought Jacob. You know what it is? I thought
Fuck off.
Jacob is the
I
thought
furthest
Jacob
thing
was
from
not
normal. You just don't know
normal.
him.
No, but he hasn't.
Jacob
he
and
hasn't
normal
said-
should not be the same
No.
sentence ever.
But he hasn't said too many things, or I thought, nah, you're trolling. And
Yeah, but you just
here
mentioned
we
injuries
have
in the
it.
top of the league.
You're
Why
not,
you-
my man said Saka can't beat Van de Ven 1v1, bro. Hold on, what we talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
You're
Well,
talking about
first
1v1 under another manager. I'm
Since
talking
when has
about
Bukayo
we are
Saka
Thomas
been this
Frank's
1v1
Tottenham,
team?
and what his
Are you-
teachings have
hold
taught
on,
us.
hold
It just can't be. Look, he's touched the top of the table 3 times. Shout out Tommy.
Hold on. Are you implying that Saka's not good 1v1, Ahmed?
I'm
not
implying
that good.
that Saka
No,
hasn't
not you,
faced
Jacob,
Mickey
not
Van
you,
de Ven
Jacob.
1v1
Not
versus
Not
this
you,
Thomas
Jacob.
Tottenham.
Ahmed
What's
said
going on
since
here?
when
Why
was
is-
Saka a 1v1
I
dealer?
don't know.
Ahmed said it. Wait. What did Ahmed say?
Ahmed
He's
said
not-
it.
Ahmed said,
he's
Ahmed
not
said
levels when
since
it
when
comes to
was Saka a
1v1.
1v1 demon?
He's not levels.
So he's
He's not
meaty.
levels.
So he's meaty 1v1, yeah? Alright, cool. Yeah, you're sick.
Hold on.
He's
This
not
guy,
levels.
you know what's mad, yeah?
Yeah, you're sick.
Kaz
bro.
is very good at clocking everything, but not clocking himself. Because what he does, yeah, is that this man will bro, 100%, yeah.
You didn't say
I
anything.
said, listen,
These people, bro.
Hold
Let
that.
me
That's
tell
a
you
bar
something.
right
I
there. Yeah,
said-
go on, Ahmed.
I said Bukayo
You
Saka
better land
is
it.
not levels when it comes to 1v1, and then in Paz's
Big up, Jay.
imaginary world, he said,
Oh my
"Oh,
God,
he's
you're a liar.
meaty."
Oh my god, you're a liar. Oh my god,
That's-
mother's you're a liar.
that's-
Oh my
that's
god,
what
you're a
he's-
liar.
He's not a 1v1
Swear on the
demon.
Quran right now. Swear on it right now. You're off. Oh my god, you're a
Bro,
liar.
he's a-
You literally
Bro,
said
he's not-
since
he's
when
not
has Saka
levels.
been a 1v1 demon? You're a liar. Oh my god, you're a liar.
He's
You're
not a
a liar.
1v1 demon, bro. He's not.
So you just said it again then, and then
He's
you said I lied. So
He's
which
not,
one
he's
is
not
it?
levels. There's a
Which one
difference
is it?
between. There's a difference between. He's just a decent 1v1 player at best.
You are.
He's
A,
just
you know what
decent.
you are. You're a dirtbag. That's what you are, bro. You're a dirtbag.
Paz is new. We have to. Paz is new. We have to
That's
tell him.
true.
Paz is new. We have to tell him. We have to tell him. Ahmed.
No,
Do
that's
you think
offensive in the South. I don't, we don't accept
think Ahmed
that.
Diallo is a better one-on-one dribbler than Bukayo Saka?
Dirtbag.
we're not doing
Dirtbag's
this
like
again.
a.
We're not
Well,
doing this.
stop ads. Ahmed, do you think
There's no
I'm
such
not
thing,
crazy.
do I think, yeah. When it comes to
Respectfully,
1v1
I would never like to be called a
Listen, when it
dirtbag
comes to
because
1v1 dribbling,
that's crazy.
when it comes to 1v1 dribbling, there's a lot of wingers in today's game. that
No,
are
I
better
asked you a specific question.
Yes, Ahmed Diallo
One-
is a
one-on-one.
better 1v1
Why the
Ahmed
fuck
Diallo
are we
one-on-one.
talking about Ahmed Diallo? Nah, fuck
Yes.
that. I ain't
No,
doing
no,
this
no.
shit again. I ain't
Kudus,
doing this
Kudus.
shit again.
Can we do
An hour and a
Kudus?
half
Can
of
we do Kudus?
Ahmed Diallo talk. I
not
ain't
doing
doing
it.
it again. You can't make me.
Listen, let me talk about Tottenham, yeah, because Paz said we've got his team has 9 injuries, right? Tottenham's attack: Richarlison, not good. Brennan Johnson, awful. Xavi Simons this season has been abysmal.
Way to
And
create
who
a
else have you
narrative.
got? And they've got no.
Hey,
good
Brennan Johnson scored a banger for Wales.
Yeah, bro,
We've
listen,
got bigger players.
move
First of all,
Brennan
I wasn't
Johnson
using
liked to
injuries as an
run.
excuse. I brought them up as a joke with Mo.
You should be
Secondly,
beating this Tottenham
we've got
side comfortably.
our problem. I agree with that, but if we are doing the injuries thing, our injuries are bigger injuries than theirs.
Can you name me one serious injury that you have to your first 11?
Gabriella.
You should be
As
smoking
any
Quizak.
striker? Anybody to
Hold on,
strike?
hold on, no,
Any
hold on,
striker?
Name the
hold on.
players. Name the
Are
players.
you smoking?
Because,
What are you
did you
smoking
hold on,
over
hold
there,
on.
brother?
Why is injury a big thing when you
I'm
talk about having the best squad?
Jacob, thank you for not
Mindset,
making us
mate.
have another Diallo debate. Thank you.
Wait, Husam, is this fair to say?
Thank you, Jacob.
You made your
I would
choice.
have
Husam,
quit,
did they
bro.
not say,
I'm
yeah?
not
Did
doing
they
that.
not
I would
say-
have quit too.
Hold on, hold on.
Ahmed is the one who's bringing it to Saka.
No, I didn't even mention.
When we were talking about when we were having
I was
a
actually
good
talking about how Tottenham are going to line up to
Thank you so
negate
much.
Arsenal's attack, and then it was like
yes.
we got hung up on one little aspect, which I said Saka's not faster than Van de Ven, so I would like to go to a back three
Yeah, but
where
that's
in
not
one-on-one
that's not a lie.
situations.
That's not a lie.
Exactly.
Van de
Paz
Ven
took
is
it as
quicker
an
than
insult.
Saka. This is reality.
Paz
Bro.
took it as an insult, and now it's
You
going to Ahmed
guys
saying
brought
Saka's
up
not good.
Saka.
No, Ahmed.
Why do you
is
take
sure
it so
is, bro.
personally? Van de Ven is
No, I
quicker.
didn't. Don't
No,
fucking
that's-
lie,
let me say-
Travarelli.
No,
I'm gonna
my
fucking
problem-
ban you on the
my
chat. The
problem
one that brought up
wasn't-
Saka is Jacob. Then Paz.
Hey, what do you mean? More than
My
bring up
problem-
Saka was
my
Jacob.
problem-
I'm
Paz.
trying to
My
preview the
problem-
motherfucking
my
game
problem
that he's
wasn't-
about to
my
play
problem
in.
wasn't
God
Van de
forbid
Ven.
I
My
mentioned the
problem wasn't Van de
motherfucker's
Ven being
name.
faster. Say whatever you want.
Jacob and Paz, yeah. Jacob and Paz. This is me being objective. Arsenal,
You've never been objective in your life.
Arsenal's defense here and Arsenal as a team is better than
Sam, take
Tottenham.
control of this shit.
They're a better side.
Have
Yeah.
Jacob, have some
They're
respect.
a better
for him.
side, 100%. You cannot be
Okay.
going into
Bro,
this Tottenham
Jacob took
team.
control and dunked on you.
Bro,
Go ahead,
bro,
Ahmed.
you listen. Imagine you cannot be going into this Tottenham side when you're at home, when their attack is fragile. No Kulusevski, no James Maddison. Who knows if
not
Kudus is going
fragile.
to be playing?
It's
You're going
Kudus
to
is fit, so stop.
It's
playing.
not fragile. It's ticklish.
Hey, let him land
It's
this meaty
ticklish,
plane,
right?
bro. Land
So-
your meaty plane, bro.
So
You're
Mo's
too
talking
steep
about
Not
Tottenham.
me, Jacob. Don't mention Mo. Bro,
What?
this
No,
is-
it was
he always
Jacob.
does this.
It's
He
not
always
Mo.
does this.
No,
Just
hold on.
speak, bro.
Bro,
Stop bringing other
bro,
words to it.
stop
Just
the
say your
bullshit.
plane.
Jacob,
Bro.
back to you, Jacob. Talking about how you're gonna set
how
up
about
to
Ahmed?
stop Arsenal Football Club on Sunday. Anybody, everyone, stop. Jacob. go
Well, how we're gonna set up, I don't know, because when it comes to Thomas, I'm just trusting.
What is
I'm
going
trusting the fucking train that we've all boarded and said choo choo, hee, live, laugh, love. Put it on a motherfucking pillow. That's kind of where I'm at. So like, what we're gonna do, I don't know. But what I saw, a shout out George Achille. I think that he's spot on with his assessment, which was if we line up similar to how we did versus PSG in the Super Cup. Obviously, it was an unfit PSG. I think it was their first game back since the fucking parade was over, their Champions League celebration. So obviously they needed some time to wake up, and once they woke up, they found out that we were ticklish, and tickle they did.
So you
But-
agree with your attack being fragile, yeah, or ticklish? You agree
Ticklish.
with-
I didn't say fragile. I said ticklish. You can. but it's-
0.05 XG ticklish.
So you're coming across a side that's defensively sound.
What the
You
fuck
have
is
most
this
of your good
conversation? What do you
attackers
mean
out.
ticklish?
No, but bro, I don't know what you mean by ticklish, innit?
Our attack
No,
is
let me
ticklish.
explain. Wait. We
Hey,
need to
Ahmed,
explain.
what's your
What-
point, brother, man? Please.
No, wait.
My
Please
point
land the
is-
plane, bro.
First of all, can everyone just stop making other people say that? First of all, Ahmed Diallo was brought up by Mo. Saka
Exactly,
was
not
brought
me.
up by
Can we
Jacob.
can we move on from Diallo? bro?
Second of all,
We-
I want to understand. What do you mean ticklish?
So when I say something is ticklish, that means
What the
How
heck?
is your attack ticklish? How does this make sense?
Okay, I'm trying to say it, but y'all just want to keep talking about Boohoo Saka and Armadillo
go ahead.
Armadillo.
How's it
Boss,
ticklish?
forget about Boohoo Diallo and
But
Boohoo
essentially,
Saka. Talk about-
it's not
talk-
dangerous.
talk about-
Come on, don't get distracted, please.
I need the explanation.
Wait, what was the
bro.
question? I can't remember. I was thinking about the armadillo thing.
It's fucking
Why
weird,
is
bro.
your
It's
attack-
fucking
why
we're
is your
supposed to try and once in our life, Ahmed. Let us talk about the football in this fucking show.
Yeah, because you guys always blame Hamza.
Ahmed-
Hamza ain't
Ahmed-
here.
Oh,
Yeah, Ahmed,
why am I
Hamza
saying
ain't here.
ticklish? Why am I
Ahmed,
saying
Hamza
ticklish?
ain't here, Mr. Oh my
I'm
God.
saying ticklish because in a sense of ticklish. Okay, Husam.
Ahmed, you're the one who gets triggered. Anyone that talks about Saka, Ahmed, you get triggered.
I never mentioned Saka.
You get
They're
triggered.
the ones that
Wallah
getting
alazim.
triggered.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Everyone's
did.
just having a go at
Hey, you
everyone.
got
Welcome
bipolar,
to
bro.
Ahwa.
No, it's just simple.
When
That's
I
it.
said ticklish, I meant that they can't handle the press. We can't get past the third or fourth pass. When we're building up an attack, whether we're just trying to counterattack, whether we're doing anything with the ball, like that's what I mean by ticklish. Like we have the ball, little hee, and then we lose the ball. And it's very simple, or we misplace a pass because we're getting tickled.
That's
This
cool
is
with me.
football analysis. I don't understand. What do you mean he will lose the ball? What
Oh,
does that
do you
even
want me to
mean,
get out
bro?
a fucking magnet board like my kids got and just fucking shuffle them
Okay.
around and say, oh, when we work in a double pivot, they're going to fucking get them in the half space? No, fuck that. We're ticklish. And if you tickle us, we're going to fucking turn the ball over.
It's
Put
very,
them
it's
down
very
now,
Simple.
Ahmed, put these down. Put these
It's very
down,
simple.
bro.
Tottenham's
Put them
attack
down.
is toothless, mate.
So what she said. He's telling us.
I love this show, guys. I love this show.
He's
So
like-
Jacob
he's
and
like-
Noah
he's-
having a conversation.
it's-
In the middle of
it's-
it, Paz is telling Ahmed to just put his hands down.
Listen,
What is
listen.
this show, bro?
There isn't a single Arsenal
Bro,
fan.
Jacob,
Bro,
it's
no
like,
Arsenal
we
fan.
better
You can't
put
put
that
bro.
now.
Listen,
This is just a
no,
joke.
bro.
What? Send
No,
the
no, no,
fucking
listen,
way.
I'm not waiting, bro.
Listen, Wallah,
Listen,
you're
I'm
gonna
not
wait.
waiting.
Ahmed, I swore. Ahmed, stop, I
He's
swore.
cheating now.
Allah Azim, Jacob, you analyzed the game. He said, we are so ticklish. So when we pass the ball, and we lose the ball. That is fucking analysis.
That's for the low IQ, done. How to
Bro,
football for dummies.
He analyzed first.
Listen.
He said we
We're lucky
are
it's
so
in the way.
ticklish.
We
We
get
We're
pass
lucky
the
it's
ball
in the way.
around.
Straight.
He will lose the ball. What the fuck?
Bro,
That's,
bro.
that's probably what Thomas Frank
And
was saying.
we're supposed to continue the conversation like,
Yeah, but
how do you
no,
analyze it?
Yeah.
Nah, but you know
That's what I was
funny?
hoping we would do.
What the fuck? And then
Bro,
Ahmed is
Thomas Frank
talking about
was
football.
saying, bro.
Are you mad? The man
Bro.
said his team, he will lose the ball. This is it.
No, but footy judge mode, yeah.
If you've watched Tottenham at all this year, then you would know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's not that hard to understand.
Listen, crooked,
Yeah,
crooked, listen.
like Ketch says, fuck half spaces. We're ticklish. That's it. I ain't
Bro.
talking about no double pivots. We got Bentancur and Paulinho that don't fucking pass it forward if you put a gun to their head. So it's like,
Now we
Can
are
someone
talking.
tell me
Now
the
we're
last time
listening.
that- Can someone tell me
But
the
all
last
of
time
this
that
doesn't
Tottenham-
matter, Jacob, because the whole point of this game is for you to stink up the pitch like what you do most of the games away from home, and then you rely on your set piece.
that's that
or
live,
a
laugh, love
counter-attack.
FC. I know. We're
And
gonna
that
do
is a
good.
reality. You get fucking 3 points out of this game, or you get a point, and everyone will clap for
Or he's
Spurs and
gaslighting
Thomas
you,
Frank.
right?
That's 3 point. That's 3.8. We
It's
all know what's
maybe it is impossible for them to get 3 points. But if
Makes
anyone
sense. It's
sits
not
here
a
and
big
tells
game
me
anymore.
that based on what they saw this season, right? When we're watching Arsenal at home against teams that sit back deep, what Husam says that Husam actually did the math, and I was with him on MHF. When someone analyzed how many times Arsenal open up the opposition with a set piece, think Leeds by a set piece. Now that's Spurs. They are very good in set pieces, right? Spurs that are playing Arsenal without their main weapon in set pieces, which is Gabriel. That's the main weapon in set pieces. That's the first contact. That's the most important piece. So is it outside of the realms of possibility that Spurs get a 0-0
Tottenham
or a
are not
1-1
beating
with a
Arsenal.
set piece? I'm not hearing. I didn't say beat Arsenal because I don't think they have it in them to beat Arsenal. But I think, as I saw Arsenal, right, at home against a low block, and Spurs are a very good team away from home in setting up a low block and defending. That's objective talk, guys, right? It's a very, very fair criticism or just fair analysis of how this team
Yeah, but
set
you
up
can-
versus
you can low
Arsenal.
block. You can listen. We've seen Man City low block Arsenal, right? We've
And
seen
Arsenal struggle to get a lot
No,
of chances.
Listen, Mo.
Yeah.
They've struggled, but yet they still got the draw out
I've
of
been
it.
saying that.
Yeah,
Arsenal
but
are-
that's why I said draw.
Nah, bro. No, but bro, Tottenham don't have a City's attack.
And with all due respect, Spurs midfield, that Bentancur and
Paulinho's
Paulinho
good, I rate
defensively. Yeah, Habibi, just listen. Bentancur and Paulinho, they are a wall in front of the defense. Romero, who is fit and back, that's what I'm reading now. Romero, Van der Ven, a good partnership, especially when they are not defending in spaces. Even though Van der Ven might be quick to recover and everything, but in the same time, Van der Ven is a specimen. Romero is a guy that knows how to defend. You are asking these guys to sit in low blocks with the wingers like Brennan Johnson and whoever is going to play.
Romero's also one of our best distributors of the ball as well, with the long pass and the
See,
switching
I
of
didn't
play.
talk about the offensive because
Sure,
I think,
sure,
Jacob, the offensive part of your game will be secondary in this game. You're at the Emirates. All you care about is to shut off Arsenal and maybe get a chance with a piece of counter attack.
And that's why I'm saying a back three will be better, because the less you rely on Pedro Porro defensively, the happier of a day everyone's going to have that supports Tottenham. Because I've seen this man get danced and pranced by Trossard. I've seen him get split wide like he's a chestnut that just fell on a summer oak. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Trossard is
motherfucker,
very sneaky, though.
this dude in Bodo Glimt, they've never played Champions League that far of the Arctic Circle. If you don't know where that is, it's on the globe. They're north of that. And there's never been Champions League that north of the Arctic Circle. And they did that. And guess what? Pedro Porro he showed his Arctic Circle that day and got split. He almost gave a dude a hat trick.
Jacob, when's the last time you beat Arsenal? I swear it's 2022.
Last time I remember having any fun was
Arsenal
Sonny
beat
scoring, and we drew at the Emirates.
So they've
That
not
was the
beaten
last time I.
But I never,
In recent
I never
memory.
said beat. I never said beat
bro.
Arsenal.
In order
Yeah,
to
but
get a draw,
Postecoglou got a draw away at Emirates.
But I never said beat Arsenal. Like,
Guys,
it never
what
came
Mo
out
is
of.
saying- stand there, one second.
Did Ainge? I
What
thought we
Mo is
lost
saying
all four.
is true. I don't expect Spurs to go away to the Emirates.
They
and
had
win.
Heung-min Son, bro, when they drew. They had Son, who is a quality finisher. We're talking about low
Heung-min
blocks.
Papa.
And we're talking about low blocks, and they got a draw in the past because of Son, bro. Who, if you're going to low block, cool, you can low block. They've got some good midfielders and good defenders. But in the attack, when you low block, who do they have in the counter attack that's devastating to kill it, bro? Like a Son. Who do they have?
طب أنا والله العظيم أحمد, I'm tired. I literally explained that part of the game. Because I literally explained that part of the game. I said Spurs wouldn't care about the counter attacks as much as we need to shut off this Arsenal team. That's
But
the
it won't
number
get
one.
taken
Okay, listen. The number one, the number two, the number three, the number four, the number 9 priority is to stop Arsenal. And then the number 10 is what are we going to do when we get the ball and do the counter attack?
Yeah, but Arsenal
You get the
will
point,
goal,
damn
though.
it.
I understand that. But what I'm trying to say to you, I'm telling you that Arsenal, yeah, they can nullify Arsenal all they want. Arsenal will eventually get the goal. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
How? How are they going to get the goal?
How?
Set piece.
But
And I
there's no
just
good-
literally, and I just
Okay,
pass wallahi
it'll be a
with us
set piece
have an
or it'll be
objective
a
talk.
cutback.
Have an objective talk. And I'm just putting the scenario.
You're right. We did
And
get
they
a
don't
draw
have a-
versus Arsenal with Ainge. So Tommy
Yeah,
should be able to win, because Ainge is the worst thing since the sliced
No, but
part.
with Son,
So
you had Son though. You had Son.
And you had to say this, Husam. You had to tell him that Ange had a draw at the Emirates.
Yeah, no, he knows.
You just have
That's
to
the
fucking
music
tell him.
against his
and it
country.
was at the Emirates. Let's go. Hey, it's over, dog. We're gonna win because Tommy is a he merchant, and that's not what Ainge brought to the table. Ainge brought trophies, and we're on Live, Laugh, Love now.
The last time
All right,
Spurs
we're on Dream a
won
Little
the
Dream
way.
of Me.
The win-
Maybe,
the
hopefully,
win is
this
off the
magic
table.
moments. And when you ask what's Live, Laugh, Love, what's he, Dream a Little Dream of Me, this is all what my manager told me whenever he got introduced as our manager. He said, hopefully we have these magic moments. Hopefully you dream a little dream of me. Live, laugh, love. And then there was a couple he's in there. And you know, so when you ask all these questions, it's very contextual
Listen,
if
bro.
you're like submerged
Yeah, but bro,
in the Tottenham
there
world.
has to be a
But
time, yeah, where you have to forget about that kangaroo merchant, bro. You can't hold on to him for too long now.
Kangaroo merchant.
Do you get me, bro?
you say I can't hold on to him for too long, but I can hold on to
Ahmed
Big Bertha,
went
which
there.
he gave me, so I can appreciate
Listen, bro,
him
listen.
forever.
Listen,
I don't
Is
care
it-
what anybody
is it-
say
what
about
is
Ainge
it? Is it
Postecoglou.
plastic?
That's the only motherfucker since I've been supporting this club that has brought me
Is it
any
plastic or
joy
metal?
in that regard of a trophy.
Is this a plastic or it's a real one? Did you buy a replica? Were you there in the stadium when you won it?
Ask Yasa, he'll know about that.
If the strippers' titties are a little stiff, are they fake or are they real?
Bro, listen. Bro, are you actually trying to say, yeah, that because Mo is someone who gives a lot of Arsenal pop, are you saying that Tottenham have a chance to draw? because I don't actually see it.
But
And I'm supposed to be the guy who hates Arsenal. I don't see a way that Tottenham even
Yeah,
get a
but
draw.
you're even saying it in a hateful way. I don't even know how.
Oh,
you're
here we go.
achieving that.
Shall we get the
How
violins
you
out and cry?
achieve? I'm
Let's get the
genuinely
violins out,
impressed
yeah.
listening to
Let's
you.
get the violins
You're
out. I
saying
said it in a
Arsenal are going to
hateful
win
way.
in a hateful way. How are you doing this?
Oh,
bro?
Sam, you know what
I'm
I've properly
honestly
Paz,
just
yeah?
thinking,
I have to say
how
it in
are
the
you
most
achieving
elegant
this?
and nice way for Paz to be satisfied. Do you want me to flipping baby?
No. It's your
yeah, Habibi,
bro,
if you
bro.
say anything about Arsenal, if you just do this about Arsenal, Pat is triggered already. He's
Bro, I've
banging on the
literally-
table.
No. It's
Bro,
no. It's
For the
Ahmed,
past
bro.
30
It's
minutes,
bro.
for
How
the
can I
past
say,
30
bro?
minutes, Paz, before you go, yeah, listen, Matt, for the past 30 minutes, I've been saying that Arsenal are going to beat Tottenham, and now people say, oh, you have an agenda to Arsenal, but when I'm saying they're going to win, oh, you're saying it in a hateful way.
nah,
the
but
way
I
you're
know
saying
what
it.
I know what you're doing.
How can someone
Is it-
say it in
you're
a
trying to
hateful
set us
way,
up, bro.
bro?
You're trying to
I'm
set
gonna
us
tell
up.
you, President. Do you think you're smarter than us, Ahmed? Do you think in your mind, in your
Alhamdulillah,
brain,
I've got a good
you're
IQ,
smarter
bro.
than us? Habibi, I know what you're doing. You're like Arsenal
so,
must
yeah,
win
no,
this
bro.
game. It should be
He knows
easy.
what he's doing.
So
Bro.
if Arsenal drop points, you come here and say, see,
Yeah,
you guys
it's
are
a great
failing.
point.
I
That's
will
how
not
it is, bro.
listen.
That's
I'm
facts.
not.
That's exactly
Hold
what
on,
he's
hold on. Listen, now we're just doing hypotheticals.
I mean, but is that wrong that to say that they
He
should
ain't wrong.
win
I was
this?
about to say he ain't wrong.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
we're
what are
analyzing
the
game.
ambitions? The ambitions for Tottenham fans in the Premier League was to be relevant without glory. That's what we all asked for, and we're now getting the hee, and everyone's
I don't
acting
hate
like
that
it's a
club.
problem. Huh?
You hit what is this?
Bro, the only time you've been relevant is like that little like Bale stint you had.
Yeah,
where
you
you
could
had-
say that, but we were also relevant with all the whoa. Every time they played that commercial, it was
trophy, yeah.
us.
Show him the trophy. Show him the trophy.
I
bro.
mean, shit, I gotta get my kangaroo out of it. I gotta get my sombrero and my Australian court
Barca.
cap. out
We
of
want
it.
to see Big Barca. No, I want to see
Alright,
Big
alright,
Barca.
Show him the trophy, bro. Let's
No
go.
one's watching that.
Oh my God, it's real. How old are you?
Hey, Paz,
What even is that?
champions
Why-
of
why are you showing me
your
foil
neighbors
trophies,
like
bro?
that.
I can't lie, Paz. Yeah,
We're
you
gonna
No.
stomp. Hey, we're gonna stomp you out this weekend, bro.
look at
Oh
that
my.
kangaroo merchant. Look at that.
We're gonna
Hey, no,
stomp
one
the
second,
life
one
out
second.
of you, bro.
1 second, Paz.
We're
1 second.
gonna-
The funniest part is Ahmed just told him we got to forget the kangaroo merchant. He has an actual kangaroo on the Europa League, bro. Make it make sense, bro. This
Oh,
guy-
bro. When we
Listen,
Bro,
I
I thought
I
Big
was-
Barca.
no, fair play to Jacob. He won the Europa League. Yeah, Paz can't really say anything. He just has to admire it and just watch from afar.
No,
He was
Of course I
talking
can, of
about
course I can.
relevant, but like if you
course I can.
tuned into Paramount Plus,
You're the
CBS
first- you're the
Sports,
first.
we were all over their shit. Because guess
You're
what?
the
We
first
was in
team
it.
to win the trophy when nobody dropped down, bro. Congrats.
Oh yeah, of
Congrats.
course that's the code.
Way to win.
Yeah,
You're-
I would cope
you're
too if
gonna
I never
bum your
seen
way
it.
now-
You
now
want to
it's the-
borrow
I
it? You
don't
never
know.
seen it.
If
It's
you're
like,
already
can I borrow your
European
Lambo? I've
trophy,
never driven one.
Man said Lambo.
I'm sure you got
Go
Lambo
on,
or
Paz, go on,
Ferrari.
go on,
Can I
go on,
drive
go
it?
on,
You've
go on.
never.
Let's say it's a Chevy.
I've never driven
Go on,
one.
Paz, go on.
You can
If
hold
you're in
this.
the-
I know
if
you've
you're in
never
the
held
European
one of
League,
these. You
something's
can
gone
hold
wrong.
it.
Damn,
If you're in the
Paz got
Europa
a
League,
Lambo?
something's gone wrong, and something is always wrong with you, man. Your spuds, chicken. That's what you lot are. You stink. Even your stadium, if you've ever been there before, it's an eyesore on the high road, bro. Everything about your club
What
is
does
wrong.
me having to be there or not?
Everything
What does that have to do with fuck all? Please enlighten me.
I just said if you've been there.
Please enlighten me. My
I just said if
GPS
you've been there. I just said if you've
location.
been there. Why'd that rattle you so much? I just said if you've been there.
Because you said stinky.
I just said if you've been
Am I
there. I said
supposed
if
to
you've
know
been
what
there.
it smells like? I know we got the largest cheese room. Maybe that's what you smelled.
I just said if you've been. I just said if you've
Maybe
been
it
there.
was your stinky feet. Maybe you wash your
I just said
feet.
if you've been there. I just said if you've been there. That's all I said, bro. So you read.
So enlighten me. What is the relevance? I'm asking you to enlighten me.
I said I
Did you
didn't.
Rattle or
From
not,
across
enlighten
the
me.
sea?
I said, I
No,
went on to-
no,
I went
fuck
on to
all
explain it.
that. Enlighten me. Enlighten me.
I enlightened it.
Enlighten
I said I
me.
don't know if you've seen it, but it's even an eyesore. That's what I said. That's your enlightenment.
That's not what you said. You said it. That's not what you said. You
Yeah,
can
but
put
you
your hand
can't
on the
smell it
Bible if you
from
want. You
across
can
the
swear
sea.
on
What
the
did I say?
Quran.
Educate me.
Fuck.
Educate me. Educate me. Educate me. What did I say?
Bro, I'm asking you.
But I just told you what I said, and you're not happy with it. So tell
Listen,
me.
I can't lie. You two need to get a room at this point, yeah, bro. What's going on? man?
What the
Whoa,
fuck?
whoa, 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 whoa.
Why?
Listen,
Uh,
bro.
You need to get a room, bro.
Listen,
You
I'm
need to
already,
get a
I'm
room.
already
That's
in a
what
room.
You
you
need to
Yeah.
get a room with a barber.
Get a room. Get a room. That's not a hotel room. How about that?
Said Ahmed in the
Listen,
Muslim,
bro.
bro.
listen. We're all going to be honest here, Paz, you're going to win this game, innit? You are going to win this game. Like, you're confident, right? You're confident.
Brother.
Yeah, actually,
We're
bro.
gonna stop-
Listen,
Bro, you asked me a question. Can I answer it?
go on. I'll stop. It's ADHD, innit? I can't help it.
Yeah,
Carry
go
on.
ahead.
Go.
Nah, I hate you.
I thought you were going to do the humble thing as well, but anyway, go on.
We're gonna stomp the life out of Spurs, and when we do, I'm gonna make a unbelievable shithouse video, bro. Because you see that club, bro. Yeah? Everyone I know that supports Spurs, bro, you're just jarring. Like Like you won't be like, you know what it is? There's nothing I hate more than a bummy club that don't want to admit they're bummy. Like you're always just like yapping, bro. You're just a bummy club. You've always been a bummy club, bro. If you won the Prem like 8 years ago, it wouldn't change. You're still a bummy club. So when you come to the gaff, the carpet, we're gonna stomp you out, and nothing's gonna change, bro. 3 point Spurs. That's the reality, bro. Like, you're just a bummy club. Like this shouldn't even be.
You know what? I wanna ask you something. I wanna ask something for real, guys. That's for real. Jacob, I'm gonna ask you. I don't know. Just educate me. How many Premier Leagues you won? It's 2 or 3. I'm being serious. How many? 2.
2.
But you won about 3 European Cups or 4, something like this.
You said he don't know. I do know.
No, I don't know. I said I don't know. So I want you to tell me.
No,
So you said,
I'm talking about dude above you.
okay, so forget that. How many European Cups? Like when he keeps saying, Wallah, I think this is a genuine
European
question.
Cups, they got 4 Europa Leagues.
Okay, I want to ask. He said that these are a bummy club, that they don't want to admit it. I'm gonna ask you something. Do you guys think that the likes of Manchester United and Liverpool fans, when they talk about Arsenal, they talk like this? When Arsenal keeps saying, we sit at your table, we are with you on the table. The difference between Liverpool and Man United looking at Arsenal with all the Champions Leagues and the treble.
Yeah,
and the
Arsenal
60.
ain't on the Liverpool Man United table. Let's establish
Because
that.
I am, you know, when Paz were talking
No, they're
to me,
not.
you know,
sorry,
when
they're
Paz is talking about, Allah, I think this is not a banter or anything, but Paz was talking about Spurs, and he said something about like, you know what, you guys are a bummy club. You should admit you're a bummy club in comparison with us. You're not compared to us. And then I'm hearing Man United fans in my head talk about Arsenal, and they're like, the difference is kind of similar. Yeah, this team has won 13 Premier Leagues. This team has won 2. Liverpool and Man United won 20. There is a treble out there. There's a Champions League. So kind of the difference is the same.
Mo. Let me ask you a question. Mo, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
When was the Spurs era?
I don't know. There is no Spurs era. It was the Arsenal era.
There we go.
I don't know. Like in my lifetime, I've seen no Spurs era.
Because there wasn't one, and there's no.
When
era
was
that
your
Spurs
era?
Are you taking a piss, brother?
When was your era? 1930s.
When was your era then? Era. You mean, you know what era
Your
means?
era. You know what era is.
You know what era,
You know,
hold on. You know, in your era, what is your? No, enlighten me. Enlighten me.
From George Graham.
Educate the fucking panel. The ignorant fucking panel. Enlighten us.
We had a great. I just enlightened you. Well done for being enlightened.
That's a Nur.
There's no period in time where you look back to a Spurs team and think, wow, that team was just too good. Fact. You don't.
Don't dance and twerk around the question. Don't twerk around the question. Enlighten us. Tell the panel.
I just told you from George Graham to 2005. That's a great period for Arsenal. In
comparison with who? In comparison with who?
Spurs
but you can't have an
era. Sam, it's your era for you, right? That is your era for you. In comparison with who? Like, but because, by the way, hold on. When Manchester City say our era is from 2017 to 2023 or 4, they say this is our era. We won the most Premier Leagues. We won the Champions League. We won a treble. When Liverpool say our era is in the 80s, they dominated England. They dominated Europe. When Man United say an era, they won a 3-peat. They had a Ballon d'Or winner. They kind of like a Champions League final. They won a Champions League in 2008 as well. So that is an era when Man United can sit here and say, we were the best in England. Liverpool can say, we were the best in England. Arsenal era. I want you to about Arsenal era. For example, Napoli's era. It's the best in their history. But when you say your era, Spurs can say this is our best time. We did this. We win a Europa League. We will reach a Champions League final. I want to ask you: Do you think you were the best team in England between the 95 and the 2005?
That's a big. I don't think that's too big of a scale. But
so give us the scale.
There's two periods in there where I would say so.
So give us the scale. Give us you made that. You made great. You gave us a claim. Give us the scale that you think, in your opinion, and
if
that Arsenal were the best in England. Tell me.
I think from off the top of my head,
Invincible.
from the 2000s to 2004, I think we were the best.
And how many league titles you won?
2.
And how many Man United won?
I can't remember that off the top of my head.
How many European Cups you won?
None.
How many finals you reached? How many semi-finals you reached?
You want me to remember every single thing off the top of my head?
You know the problem.
I don't have all of the answers off the top of my head.
We know the answer.
How many finals did Inter reach in 2001?
In 2001,
Okay,
none.
so
None.
If you can't answer the question for your own team, don't expect me to know off the top of my head.
So
No,
none.
let me make some. No, because you guys,
Let's not be
you guys
stupid.
are
Let's not be
football.
stupid.
Let me make
I don't
something
think
clear.
you know what I'm
No,
talking about.
one second. Let me
guys.
make something clear. Momo, one second. Let me make something clear. There are only 2 clubs in England who had eras: Liverpool and Man United.
Three,
You cannot
Man City.
have
In
Man
your
City.
opinion.
and Man
Man
City
City.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, Man
you
City.
cannot have an era by definition where someone else ate more than you. That's just
Thank you.
makes no
Thank
sense.
you. It's not your era.
I cannot
Explain
say.
to me,
Let
explain
me
to
land.
me,
Let me
explain to me that.
let me land. I cannot say that's the Arsenal era when United won 6 league titles in the Arsenal era. That's like me going like, it's the Klopp
Like
era,
you win
guys.
6 league titles in 4
Meanwhile,
years.
Pep had 5 league titles. It
Like
doesn't
you win
work.
6 league titles in 4 years.
Can you say Chelsea's era though?
First of all, an era is not 4 or 5 years. No, Chelsea
When
didn't
was
have an
when
era.
was Chelsea's era? When was Chelsea's era?
Chelsea didn't
No
have an
one
era
said
either.
Chelsea never had an era. Never had
He
an
No,
era.
no, Yasser just said
No,
that.
I
Yasser
asked-
just said
No,
that.
stop it.
Exactly. Now,
4
yeah,
league
so
titles is
just
not
shut
an
up.
era.
Thank you.
Stop this
Thank
right
you.
now.
Thank you.
Stop this
So humble
right
up,
now.
Mo, yeah? Yeah, because he did say it. Thank you very much. Cheers, buddy.
So, okay, so he's wrong. So I can say that when someone is wrong.
Yeah,
When
he's
when
wrong.
I'm
Yeah,
You said
don't
no
have
one.
an era.
You said no one said that.
when
You said I responded to no one. But Yasser said that.
What did I say?
You said when
So
was Chelsea?
catch in the chat is saying,
Oh,
Mo,
yeah.
you just said Tottenham had an era. No, I was responding to Paz that Spurs cannot say it's their best era in their lifetime. Like the generation can say, but it doesn't mean Spurs' best era is their era in the Premier League. Because you know what? When Everton were getting forced, that is their part, like in modern era. Paz, I went back to the question.
2001 from 2001 to 2004, we had the most league titles. But
That's not an era. That's 4 years.
that's a
What
long
the
time.
fuck era is 4 years,
4 years. 4 years is a long time.
bro?
It's a long time, man.
How long
4
is
years
an
ago, were you the same person, Husam? Because you're in the same
How
position in
long
life.
is an era?
It's a long
No,
time,
no,
bro. A
you
lot can happen in 4 years, bro. A lot can happen in 4 years, bro.
Watch this,
big
yeah.
deal.
Watch this. This is how I knew. This guy is such a shameless fraud.
Won so
Watch
many trophies.
No, watch this.
What
Watch
a
this.
club! What a club! Arsenal! What a
Typically
club! What a
spanning
club!
what an era is, chat. Yeah, typically spanning
club?
tens to hundreds of millions of years.
So then no one had an error.
So an
So
era
then no
is
one had
either
error then.
tens
So no one had
or
an error.
hundreds or thousands or millions of years.
So no
the
one had
thing
an
is, so no. I'm gonna explain. Yeah, can you relax? The
ATS,
teams
suck
that
your
had an era is Man United's era was the 90s and the 2000s. Man City era is the 2010s. Liverpool's era is the 70s and 80s. That's it. No one else had eras. Era is like, and I'm gonna use another sport. The 90s was the Chicago Bulls era. You wanna know why? Because they won 6. So it makes sense. No one ate more than them. And the 2 years where they didn't win it, MJ was retired. So it makes sense because he went to play baseball. Sorry. So when I'm looking at Arsenal, I don't look at Arsenal with 3 league titles in 30 years. Talk about an era. You can have an era where someone else ate more than you. If I look at any 10-year period, there's a football club that ate more than Arsenal. If I go to thousands, Chelsea ate more, Man United ate more.
We ate the most. In the 30s and the 40s, we ate the most. Just
So
saying.
That's
your era's
it.
nice.
See, we
Hey,
got
Jacob,
there.
run the Mussolini joke.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And Man City, by the way, like you can have as much
Talk about
era as you
era
want.
of fucking
Guys,
Mussolini.
we got,
on
at
TV.
the end,
We can say whatever we want, yeah. But there's
that was just a response to when you said when you told Jacob something about his club that he loves and supports.
No,
that was the response.
no,
because
no.
because if
Your
Man
response-
United,
your response was
if Man United fans tell you that you're a bummy club and you should know your place, you'll get triggered. No. You're gonna start doing this on the stream. We know that. We know that you're gonna start doing this on the stream, and we know this. And
Now
people
do
are
it
gonna
again,
start.
Bobby.
I know, bro. I know.
Bro, it's
I
that
know.
fucking
Just
boring.
show some respect. Anyway.
I don't need to show a damn thing, bro. You suck right now. You suck. That's it. It's simple as that. You suck. I don't need to show a damn thing. You stink.
Okay,
Man
well,
said
Paz, I've
show
got a
respect.
question.
Who the hell are you, bro? You man stink.
Yeah, I can't lie,
Because
yeah.
when we stunk,
No, no,
because
wait.
you stink, I
Paz.
don't want to hear. This is what I'm saying. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, show respect, show respect, show respect." You stink, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm
his
gonna
head's
tell
in
you, you
Jupiter, I
stink
can't
every
lie.
day, bro. You suck, Ahmed, bro. And
Listen,
Spurs
it-
have always sucked. It's fact. We don't
Listen,
stink right now.
listen,
So
listen.
You're not telling me that we stink.
Look.
Facts. You stink. Let me
Listen,
tell you that
Eminem,
for
one
free,
sec,
bro.
Eminem. Listen,
No,
one sec, Eminem.
You,
Eminem.
you know his Ahmed.
head
Yeah?
is
No,
not
hold
here.
on. Hold on. Ahmed,
No,
you you come on here and you talk like you are up there with the man, them, bro. You're not. You're not with the man, them, bro.
What's he talking about?
Bro.
Is
You're not
it?
with us.
It's gone. It's gone.
You got too much. You got too
His
much
head's
to
gone.
comment.
This is what that trophyless era does to folks, huh?
Bro, it's gone. Bro, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
What's that?
One FA Cup
trophy?
in 5
I
years.
can't tell you, bro.
No, that
I
hey,
can't
4
tell you,
years
bro.
is an era, so this is his trophyless era he's in right now. You know, it makes
Actually,
more
watch
sense.
this
Talk
in
about
this
now.
current
We talk about
era.
It makes more sense.
In this,
See when
if
we
I
win
want to
this
do the
Premier
era
League
thing,
on the
in this
mouth.
current era where Arsenal are good, Spurs won, Liverpool
I'm winning
won,
things they've never won in their 140
City won,
years of
and
existing.
Tottenham Hotspur
Okay, hold
won
on,
as
hold
well.
on. Okay, let me listen.
Don't worry, man.
Let me
I
go.
mean, the challenge.
140 years you've never seen it, and you're in your trophyless era.
Jacob, would you rather
But
be in
they
Arsenal's
challenge it.
position or Spurs' position?
Even Crystal Palace one.
What's that, Big Bertha? Yeah, you're right.
Would you rather be in Arsenal's or Spurs' position? Yes or no?
I was asking Big
That's
Bertha.
his
She
ass.
answered for me. I don't know if you heard it.
Big Bertha.
Would you
Big
rather
Bertha,
be
by the way,
in
Big Bertha-
Arsenal or Spurs' position?
You can keep asking. The answer's the same. I'll ask Big Bertha. Excuse me, Big Bertha.
Respect to you. Be careful.
Say
Big
we've
Bertha's
got
dangerous.
What's that?
No one in their right mind.
She says she don't know you, bro. She says she never seen you in her life, dog.
I don't want to know the European.
Hold that.
Talk
hold
about
that.
bummy.
I don't think you know that.
You're in your bummy trophyless era too, cuz.
Let me tell you why Paz.
Do the last stupid shot now. Do the last stupid shot now.
What Arsenal era.
You know what's funny though?
Hold on,
yeah?
you man think you can
No,
back
no,
it
no,
up?
no,
I'm to
no,
say-
let me
I'm
tell
waiting
you
for
something.
Paz to say
You
those
let
goals.
them when it's in the league.
Guys, one second. I don't want to shut at 2 a.m. Let me just say one
The
thing.
league.
Let me explain how all this
Sat on the
started.
top of the fucking league.
All
Not this era, though.
All this
We're talking about this era. Don't live in the past, boomer.
Yeah, all
That's
this,
what
all
it
this
is, buddy.
started. All this started just because Paz claimed that Arsenal have an era. We all know that Arsenal never had an era.
In
If
your
Paz
opinion,
were
in your
to make the claim that
your
Arsenal
opinion.
had the era
What's
was
an
in the
era?
1930s. But Paz
In your
is
opinion.
embarrassed. He cannot say our
Yeah,
eras.
when
was in
Mama
the
was
1930s.
In your opinion.
No, it's a fact. What's the
no,
definition of
back-
era?
Back then, when
I
I
think you
want
need to
my-
define like
I-
Premier
I
League
disagree.
era.
I
You're talking about
disagree.
Premier
I
League
disagree.
era specifically.
Because by the definition you brought up, no one had an error. So that means I'm allowed.
No,
to
actually,
say-
no,
to
actually,
say-
wait,
because you said
Can you
tens
stand
or
it, Husam? You can
thousands
stand
and millions. So
Yeah,
Is this
tens
the
or
phase
hundreds
era?
or thousands or millions.
so now you want to pick the
Segregation
lowest
trophies
one
is
and then
crazy.
create to shoot a narrative.
Yeah, but
So
it,
for
because
me-
it applies
For
to the
me,
definition.
I'm allowed to pick a period of time where I can say Arsenal were the best. Simple as that.
Okay, let's
In
ask
your
you.
opinion, again, I'm gonna repeat what Ahmed saying.
Yes, what
When Ahmed comes here on the panel and
But you
tell us,
think
by
that
the-
your
يا عم
opinion is
let me-
the
let us-
standard, but it isn't.
Is it خلاص when I'm allowed to talk, Paz, go ahead, tell me.
Please go. Please.
خلاص?
It's yours
Okay,
goal.
when I tell
You're
Ahmed,
enough speaking.
see again, yes. When I tell Ahmed, the truth is your truth. That is not the fact. That is not the truth. So you saying that you're allowed to say Arsenal era, you're up to you. Whatever makes you sleep well at night. It is fine. We are your friends, and we really want you to feel comfortable and sleep well at night and have your good
Likewise.
8 hours sleep. That is what exactly. So if you say the truth, it's fine. It's fine. That's what
It's groups, you know, brother. This guy is.
Who keeps saying show some respect, bro? Who even?
Listen.
that's
I don't need to show no one anything.
That's
That's
Let-
why are you reacting to
let
the
that
comments,
chat
bro?
read.
Are you rattled?
Yeah, why?
Paz,
Anything
man.
but
Act
the
Why are you
like you
rattled?
before Paz, bro.
Listen,
Let
we went to the definition. Let's just establish. Thank you, EK Falls. I just want to establish something. We went to the definition. It's not my opinion. Tens or hundreds or thousands or millions of years. Now let's go, because it's football. You cannot go hundreds. You have to go tens. If I go tens of years, There is no 10 years in which Arsenal were the most successful unless you choose the 1930s.
Correction, Husam. You can go 100 years, and that is a Europa-less era for
Basically,
Arsenal.
Husam,
So,
you're
Second
talking
place
about an
era. They have
era.
the second
So
place era.
Husam's
you know,
talking
you
about-
can go 100 years in that regard, but I guess
but
Premier
Husam's
League, yeah,
talking
it'd be
about an
10s.
era where mammoths existed. You get me? So congrats on your mammoth.
Mammoth. Brother,
No.
1930s. Watch
Nothing
Mammoth.
I
Ice
hope,
Age.
I hope
Mammoth
you go
was
another
3000
100 years
BC,
without winning the
bro.
Europa League. I hope you go another 100 years without winning the Europa League.
Listen.
I hope
You know,
we
you
never
know,
see
you know,
that.
Pat. You know, some Arsenal fans would rather win Europa League than the Premier League. You know that, right?
They're drunk as hell, bro. They're drunk as hell, bro.
What?
Yeah, but you would still take a Europa League.
What?
No, I wouldn't.
So
Don't-
basically,
don't
so
tell
you
me
wouldn't
what
take
I
a Europa League.
Yeah, I can't lie. I know people that want to
No.
win Carabao Cup.
I do not, bro. The Europa, bro. I put it this way.
So would you
If
rather
we-
finish
if
second?
we- I'll explain. No, I'll explain. If we
Yeah, go on.
end the season and we win the Europa League, what do you think that changes?
I don't say it changes
You
anything.
finally
so
have
it's-
European heritage, mate.
So for me to want the Europa League, that means nothing. Europa League means
No,
nothing.
but a Europa League is
You
still a
finally
good
got on the scoreboard in Europe in 140
Please,
plus years.
please.
Congrats.
You finally
No,
allowed
no,
to
you-
stay on the
listen,
table.
a Europa
It's like winning the
League-
FA
Uh,
Cup. It's
No,
like winning
but
the
for
FA
your
Cup.
club, yeah.
No,
for
it's-
your
why haven't
club.
you won that lately?
Wait, Arsenal have never won a Champions League. They've never won a Europa League. So you winning a Europa League, yeah, it's not like some media.
That's like getting like a
achievement.
BE.
It's meaty. It's meaty. It's not the top cup, bro.
No.
I don't
Yeah,
want
but,
it.
but with what you've shown recently.
Bro said Margot Robbie ain't the hottest, and I don't want her neither.
Listen, bro. A Europa League is like meaty for United, bro. Do you get me? We've won that in the past already, right? Do you get me? Yeah, we've won that in the past. We shit out them type of trophies. Like in our worst era, there's many teams. In our worst era for Man United, there's a lot of teams right now that they would take the trophies that we've won, and this is our worst era, and we've not won that many trophies. But for other teams, they would.
And
look
you
at it
did
and be
lose
like,
the
"Oh,
Euro, and you technically did
Yeah.
lose the
Yeah, what I'm
Europa because
saying.
it was there for grabs. So
that's-
like,
that's
what I'm trying to say
great.
to Paz, yeah, what I'm trying to say to Paz with no banter, you are in strong contention in winning the league, but ruling out other trophies. Let's say if you don't win it, and then there's an FA Cup on the line or a Carabao Cup. If you win both trophies in one season and still challenge, but you miss out, you can still go and be like, listen, I won 2 trophies in it. It's still a good achievement. It might not change your it still won't change that Arteta can get it over the line.
You can't.
So
know
with that,
because
are we
you
going
won it-
score
when he won the
predictions,
FA
or-
Cup, no one turned around and said, "Oh,
Wallah, I want to talk. Wallah, Azim Jacob, I started.
I know the
trying to
last
talk about
like
the
30
actual
minutes
game.
we've been.
Try to talk about the actual game. Try to talk about the actual setup and how our Spurs can
No, you
get a
didn't.
point
No,
or
you
Arsenal
didn't.
can win. And then Paz went to this is a bummy club.
And
You need to
Paz
admit
went
your
to-
bummies.
You
and
just
all
went on a
this
50-year monologue on your idea of the era.
I didn't.
What are we
That's
talking
Osam.
about?
That's Osam. He just,
You both
he
did that
went.
together, bro.
Osam went and find that we're not.
Yeah,
I-
because
this
there's
is
no era at 4 years.
Ahmed, Paz,
Just
this is
went
this,
on
by
a
the way, this is
50-year
Osam's
monologue.
channel. It's not my channel. It's his channel. This is don't Osam.
So you didn't
No,
speak. So you didn't
I
speak.
don't like-
Arsenal haven't lost a game at home this season.
Like and subscribe.
Not lost.
Like and subscribe.
They've not lost a game at home this season. How many losses have they had? Is it only one? How many losses?
You have had Liverpool.
Sorry.
Liverpool
Liverpool,
supposedly
yeah, and
lost.
that was away, Willa. It was away.
Yes.
Khalas,
Sorry.
yani, bro. Listen, bro. Can Tottenham get a draw? Possibly, but the odds are really low. I'm simply saying that they've got good defenders. They've got a compact midfield.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I just don't believe yet on the counter attack when it's their opportunity to actually take the opportunity. Back then, they used to have the Sons. They used to have the Harry.
Yes.
No Madison, no Kulusevski. Kudos is still a doubt. Most of their players are injured. I don't see them yet.
Okay.
Like that's it.
Can I
all.
ask Jacob a question about Spurs? Jacob,
Go on.
Arsenal don't have a striker. They have no Martinelli. They have no Havertz, no Jesus, no Madueke. So only the 2 fit players up top is Trossard and Saka. Does that actually
Marino.
give you a little?
And Marino.
When are we doing this now, guys? Are we just
No,
considering
Moreno,
I've heard. You know how
Marino's a
many
forward
Arsenal
player.
channels I've tuned into for 30 seconds or less,
Jacob,
and
I'm asking
heard
you, I'm
about
not asking
Moreno
you.
as a
What are you
9,
doing?
and he does this, and when we
And-
put him in the
and then
midfield,
Arsenal
he doesn't do well.
objectives. And then they'll
Impossible.
turn around
to
and
talk,
tell me
bro.
everyone's
That's
objective.
impossible. Impossible.
Everyone will turn around when I say, "Are you
Yeah,
objective?"
but Moreno is a 9 though. Why do we, bro? He plays even for Spain. He
He's
plays
literally
an offensive
played at the
position.
9. Like Mickey Van de Ven, if he played at the 9, would probably still have equal or more goals than Victor Gyökeres, and it's fine.
Despite Arsenal not having their attackers, yeah, like the Gyökeres, the Havertz, their issue is not.
We
gonna
all
be-
They're not. They're doing the. They want to hook up with the fat chick, but they ain't want to claim the fat chick at the party. That's what they're doing with the Mikel Moreno 9. It's like you could do all that, but we all know you're hitting her up later for the number 9.
That made no sense, bro.
It does if you think and stop talking.
We
Listen,
wanted-
that's
Sid,
part
we
of the
wanted-
reason
Sid,
we
we
have
wanted
2
the
of these
fact check.
and 1 of
Sid, you
these,
wanted the
because you
fact
can
check,
shut this
but you-
and open these
fact
and then
check.
hear what I'm
You
saying.
said
Like you're
something.
doing right now is exactly proving my point. You're not listening. If you actively
heard what you said.
listen,
It was-
bro, like I thought my wife did it, but this is worse than my wife has ever done. The whole like not letting me finish or listen to what I'm saying, and then maybe you'll know what I am saying because the words I'm using are saying what I'm fucking saying. It's a novel fucking concept, isn't it? Communication, conversing in a similar language. It's crazy, isn't it?
Mo. If you look at how many.
Anyway,
Mo
let's
what?
let Ahmed
Mo
land.
what?
Go on,
Mo
Ahmed.
what?
Mo. Listen,
Yo.
Mo,
Mo
you're a
what?
stats man, yeah?
Why does Mo keep getting blamed for
No,
everything?
but I
What
have
did
to-
Mo
I have
do?
to mention it. You know what?
Why is it every time 2 people have a go at each other, the
Mo,
first
Mo,
statement
Mo.
after is Mo?
Sam,
What
the
does
reason
Mo
why
have
I'm
to do?
listen. I'm gonna take that that judge that he's got. Listen, the only reason why I'm saying Mo, wallahi, I'm trying to talk ball,
God,
right?
خد. You want to take the fucking jet? خد.
Facts, give it to me, yeah. I'll slap
Yeah,
that
you
with
be the judge then.
I'll be the judge, yeah.
You be Judge Ahmed.
Arsenal, yeah, have scored 20 goals altogether right now. Yeah, I think it's 20 goals. City have 23. They're the second most highest goal scoring team right now. So even if Gyökeres is out, can someone tell me how many goals Gyökeres has in the league? Is it 4? Is it 5?
It has as many as Mickey Van de Veen, whatever
Okay, so
that number is.
He's got 4, right? So Mo mentioned Havertz, who hasn't played. He's mentioned Gabriel Jesus, who hasn't played. Gyökeres is playing, but he's not scoring a ridiculous amount of goals. They're going to be perfectly fine, even if they don't have Gyökeres. My point is that they're going to score goals regardless. That's my point. They're going to score goals regardless, whether that be.
I asked one question to Jacob, and he brought up Moreno as a striker.
Yeah, but Jacob, you know,
Gabriel has also scored a portion of those goals. He's also,
Okay, again, if a bitch is riding in a shotgun with me and she going home with me and then she leaving in the morning from my house and I'm gonna try and say, no, I don't know who that is. No, that's not who she is. That we just went on a bro. I saw you play Moreno in the 9. I heard many Arsenal fans talking about Moreno as a 9 that he's put in better. I don't watch all full 90 of every Arsenal game because sometimes we play at the same time. So like, I don't know that he gives a better shift at the 9 than in the DM, but this is what I've heard. And so when I hear these things and then you try and act like, no, that bitch don't exist. I saw the bitch. I seen her with my 2 eyes.
Yo, Jacob, who are you scared in that Arsenal team then? Like, who are you scared of? Like, who are you scared of in terms of like?
I'm less worried about them and more concerned with what we're gonna do, in my opinion.
That's fair. That's fair enough then. So you're worried about you making mistakes rather than them scoring,
or even thinking about going forward. As long as we think about going forward, that's a step in the right direction.
So you would take a draw, and Paz, I'm assuming that you'd be fuming with a draw.
No, I want 3 points. Fuck a draw.
All right, okay. That's
This manager should be. If Ainge on his first time at the Emirates could get a draw, Tommy fucking Touchings, he should be able to get full 3 points.
I'm touching.
Bro, listen.
لا والله لا.
Wallah, that's crazy.
My man said Tommy touchings.
I guess the whole team's been touched by Tommy.
Now, this is my.
There's a song about it, like "Touched by an Angel" or something like that. It's exactly
لا
what I'm
والله
talking
this is fucking
Yeah, this
crazy.
is
What is
crazy,
this show, bro?
Hey guys, welcome to the Jacob YouTube experience. You get me?
Bro, listen, yeah. So
Make
who
sure you
here in
get
this panel, yeah, who here in this panel has Arsenal winning?
Touched by Thomas. Guys, subscribe to Jacob Allraven Uncensored.
What the fuck are you saying? Touched by Thomas. What is this?
Bro, that's actually crazy.
That's Jacob. That's Jacob.
Right, Sam, who do you have winning this game? Who do you have winning this game?
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen the
think
movie
everyone
Ghost?
has fucking Arsenal winning.
Has everyone here seen the movie Ghost?
Ghost, what? Power?
No, the movie from fucking my parents' time.
Yeah, well,
It was old for.
no chance.
Yeah,
No,
well,
no.
it's got Patrick Swayze, R.I.P., and Demi Moore. She's alive. And basically, I've equated Tommy as our Patrick Swayze. We are Demi Moore, and he's our Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, big up Patrick Swayze. Anyway, listen, bro.
This is not so long.
Listen. I thought he meant Power from the series, but I'm gonna be real, yeah. Like I said with Tottenham,
I don't know what that is.
people say, oh, but they scored 2 goals against you. Like, bro, I'll be real. When we played against Tottenham, yeah, the first half was dead. The second half, we pretty much just gave them all of the ball and let them attack. And we were just trying to shit out a 1-0, and then we eventually conceded 2 goals. I'm telling you, yeah, from experience, I do not see a world on Tottenham, Tottenham's attack here doing anything to Arsenal's defense. Yeah, cool. Gabriel might be out. They might have a few players, but they've got a strong squad depth. They should be able to handle the deficiencies that they're facing currently. And I don't see an issue with it. I think it's going to be a comfy Arsenal win. I'm not going to say they're going to slap them, Tottenham, but that's just maybe Tottenham can get a goal. But bro, with their attack, their attack is dry. I genuinely think that Tottenham have one of the worst attacks currently in the league. That's how bad it is. Brennan Johnson, Richarlison, who celebrates goals and he still gets a draw. That's shameless. And you've got Xavi Simons, and you've got
we've never won a game where Richarlison takes his shirt off. We've never won. That's his little Garnacho stat.
Paz, you're looking stressed, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, and then y'all fucking scored like 30 seconds later. It was stupid.
I'm just being lost.
No, but have I said anything that's mad? I've tipped you lot to win.
Nah, I just don't have anything to add, bro.
Come on, man. Forget about the errors, bro. Come on. Yeah, and you forget about the errors, man. Errors high. How about that?
Bro, I just don't hear anything that I have anything to add to, bro.
Okay, pass. I have a question.
Is he upset?
Bro, I'm just bro, it's just bare waffling.
That's I don't think it's
I know what you want from me. Like, everyone else has a move.
And then whenever we at the top of the so at the top of the show, whenever we were talking about the matchup, and then instead of talking about the matchup, you were talking about smelly cheese at the stadium or whatever the fuck you were on about, and it had nothing to do with the game. And you're like, fans are dusty, they're bummy. What is that analysis? What score prediction can I get from that? Enlighten me.
Did I say?
You did, bro. I don't know. Do you get the men in black
You
fucking? You literally said that, dog. Like, I know I'm not crazy. Do you listen to yourself when you talk? Do you listen to yourself when you talk? Because I was, unfortunately.
I'm used to get off my dick immediately. First of all.
Don't flatter yourself.
Get off of it immediately. Like, get off
You're
it
flattering
immediately.
yourself, and I would not go down that
Continue your
road.
conversation you're having, and let me have it. Like, can I just listen for a second?
That would be great if you did, but I don't think you know how.
You just said a second ago, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. I'm listening, and now you're complaining that I'm not talking.
Bro, I don't even think Hamza got him this.
No, I wasn't complaining you weren't talking. It was enjoyable, personally.
I don't think Hamza lives up to the level of the show. I'm telling you, wallah, I don't think Hamza lives up to the
I was
level
countering a point that you talked. I countered a point you said. I'm sorry that's how this thing works. You talk and then people counter what you say.
How can you counter me when I didn't talk?
You did. You said about what the analysis. You're like, I have nothing to add. And I said, so what were you at? Because you try to say everyone's just bare waffle. So I said, what were you adding whenever that was a continuation of what you fucking said from your mouth with the English language with fucking words? That's how it works.
I'm not going back and forth.
Okay.
Anyway,
It's not a back and forth. It is very one-sided, bro.
That's sick.
Giannis versus a sixth grader.
Let's just move on. So now let's
No, Husam,
Yeah, you got dunked on, bro. Posterized.
You said you're gonna
yeah.
Put him on a poster. That shit's hanging on my kid's wall right now. He said, Daddy, what was it like when you posterized that man on November 19th?
Look at your kids and get on YouTube, bro.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Paz,
Yeah.
you said you're gonna beat them up in it, Paz, yeah? What would be your score prediction?
I think we should be comfortable 3-0, mate.
Okay, so now let's just do score predictions. Mo, what's your score prediction?
1-0 Arsenal.
1-0 Arsenal. Ahmed,
3-1 Arsenal.
Little bird.
Jacob.
3-2 Tottenham.
Not gonna lie, suck it
That's
up.
predictions or hope?
No prediction.
No. He won.
Based on the smells of the stadium, I'm saying 3-2 Tottenham.
All right.
Okay, yes.
Let's go.
Sunday is gonna be a glorious day, man.
I
We'll
think
see.
1-1.
I'm wondering what it's going to smell like, too. I just can't wait.
1-1.
1-1.
Wait, Yasser just said 1-1. Why do you think 1-1?
I just think it's gonna be
Sunday.
haram
It's
on both
God's day,
sides.
man. It's God's day.
I think it's
1-1
gonna
why?
be haram.
Sunday,
I
man.
think it's just gonna be, bro. It's gonna be
Friday.
defensive from both sides. Arsenal's attack's not really that potent in it. So maybe if they catch a set piece or whatever. But then again, Tottenham's good in the air too. So I was hearing what Mo was saying as well. So I'm kind of with that. So I don't see them really scoring from something that's not a set piece. And I think we know about Spurs already, bro. They're on the 0.05 XG thing. So it's just gonna be set piece.
That was one time versus you. It's okay.
0.05 XG.
That was one time versus Chelsea, and they go on and on about it like it's every match. It's not true.
XG.
Having 0.05 XG is
Let's provide some context.
Bro, As Spurs,
Project, yeah.
after Ange Postecoglou's fucking nuts. Like after Ange as well, it's fucking crazy. Like you
It is.
experience the 3 XGs and the 4 XGs in games and stuff, and then you're coming out of the game like, what is your XG?
Can
0.05.
we stop this? Because Ahmed will tell him to forget about the kangaroo merchant and we're going to have a fight again. Let's not do this. Anyway, big up to all of you guys locked in. Let's get the likes up, chat. Appreciate you all. Big up to Fonzie, who says, big up. How many likes are we on, actually? I don't know how many likes are we on, but they're not enough. So let's get the likes up. Let's go. Big up to Fonzie, who says, what does Fonzie say? Fonzie says, big up Jacob. Imagine not having a trophy for 5 years.
It'd be a hell of a shitty era, I would say. Or stinky?
Arsenal are just extra strength Spurs. Let's say. Wow. I said spicy Spurs. I've heard that before, to be fair.
No, bro. There's 13 league titles. Are we crazy?
Not this current time.
We're talking about this era.
Don't change your energy now, Mo. Don't change your energy now. Don't change your
No,
energy
but,
now, buddy. No. Don't change your energy now. No. We're not doing that.
You know,
Hold that.
No,
I can't let you. Fans got you there. You can't change it now.
We're
Yeah,
not
hold that.
doing that. We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
hold that. Hold
You
that.
know
Stay
that.
over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there.
Mo
Stay
asking
over
when
there.
Arsenal's era was like he wasn't around in the 30s.
Ah,
Yeah, Mo
fuck
watched
off.
it.
Fuck off.
Mo watched it. Mo lived it, man. Big up.
Fuck
Big up
off,
what he
Fonzie.
did.
I hope that one day we do Ahwa with someone older than me. So stop this
It's never
gimmick.
gonna happen, unfortunately, because we can't find an 80-year-old. Big up to JW says Arsenal hasn't won since YouTube has been founded in February 2005.
We won an FA Cup. We won an FA Cup. FA Cups, plural. FA Cup merchants.
This is true. FA Cup merchants. Arsenal are in their second place era right now. Wow.
We are.
Fonzie, you're an
We
asshole.
are.
I realize this. You're just
By
an
God's
asshole.
God's grace.
You know what the
God's grace,
problem
we
is
break
for
the
real.
chains of
For
suffering
real,
today.
when someone says, like I've heard, not past, but I've heard some Arsenal fans say this is our era now. We are in the good era. I've seen better Arsenal teams in my lifetime than this era. Completely better.
Hopefully
Arsenal
this
team.
is the beginning of our era.
Exactly. See? You're learning. See?
Nah,
You're
that was so
learning.
condescending, more. You know that.
Wow.
Man said I'm learning. I've
No,
never
Mo,
said
Mo,
that.
we need to explore this
What are
small
we
pads
talking
thing
about?
a
What are we
little bit.
talking
What's going on here?
I
Huh?
said you're learning like you're some idiot. You know.
You're
give
learning
everybody
like
No.
some youth.
See?
None of you
Don't
can know
fucking
where
put
we
words
are.
in my
All of
mouth.
you are with-
He's my younger brother. I do fucking 3-4 times shows with him a week. So don't
Let's have
fucking
it,
do
like, Let's
that.
have some respect.
He's my younger brother, and it's nothing
Let's
wrong for him
Let's
to.
have
I
some
learn.
respect. Like,
I
have some
learn.
respect,
Noel.
like,
Have
real
some
life,
respect.
I'm really not this.
Res-
Like, let's have some
respect. You're telling us to have respect?
Let's have it right. Like no one can little bro, man. Like, let's have it. Like, let's have
I'm
it.
not little bro in you, bro. Don't say that.
I wasn't saying you were. Like, but let's.
No, I wasn't. You know that, right?
No, he
I
wasn't little broing you. He's
I'm
saying
not.
little
I'm
brother
not
as
here
in
to little
young
bro.
I
brother.
agree.
people.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Bro, if someone's younger than you, we say little brother in our culture. That's
I did no. That's not. I'm not taking offense to that at all.
Oh, okay. First. Arsenal have top 4. Big up to the John James. Big up, John. Arsenal have top 4 era in the 90s, and now they're doing the treble of top 4 back to back champions of second place.
Correct.
Is what John
Correct,
James
we
is
are.
saying.
But I would also
Stinky,
rather
stinky.
be second place than be in hell. I'd rather be second place than below it.
Yeah, I said that plenty of times.
this is what I'm finding mad.
Yeah, but
And
Tottenham
everyone
were
that's
the-
laughing, at
Yeah,
second place is below
but
it.
hold on. But hold on. But the problem is, yes, I would rather be Arsenal than Spurs. But Spurs
I don't
turn
want to
it
be Arsenal
around.
than a lot, man.
But hold on. But if that was an odd year, what happened last season for Spurs and that finishing 17th was odd. Like, for example, Chelsea won the league under Mourinho, finished 10th, won the league under Antonio Conte, right?
Mhm.
What is happening is maybe that is the odd year for Spurs. So if Spurs go back, I'm just putting a hypothetical here for real, which is very plausible, go back to be the team that makes Champions League. I'm not going to say win the league or whatever. Make Champions League regularly. Like they come 5th, they come 4th a year after, and they make it to around the 16, blah, blah, blah. And Arsenal don't win the league, but you are top. You reach Champions League semi-finals. You're very good in that. You're the team that everyone fears. Would we look at this and say Arsenal are more successful or Spurs are more successful?
Arsenal just have a longer journey every season. They just have a longer journey that
I
everyone
get okay. That's the banter part. I'm being serious here.
Me
You know,
personally.
but just to put context, Pat, before you answer, for Man United, when I went against Man United winning cups, because I knew that under Ten Hag they were going backwards. It was backwards. They finished third the first year, and it kept going backwards until he was sacked. Winning a cup here and there, that's what you said. Winning the cup is not a sign of progress. You're not good. You're just winning the cup. But if Spurs go back, as I said, and be like a team that finished 5th or 4th or whatever, doesn't that say that they have a better time than you?
I would say no, because I think their goals are different to ours. And what I mean by that is the reason why, for me, like I wouldn't be happy with a Europa. I'm not happy with a FA Cup, a Carling Cup, because we've gone out there and taken big swings. We spent a lot of money. We're doing a lot of big club things. So for me, there's no other trophy that justifies the things that we're doing, the money that we're spending, other than one of the big two. And I don't think if we go and win one of these other small cups, people will look back at what we've spent and say, yeah, that's fair enough. Because you don't go out and spend the money we spend and acquire the team that we've acquired to go and win a Carling Cup or a Europa League or FA Cup. That just doesn't make sense to me. So when people say, why would you take it?
I don't disagree with you. I wouldn't disagree with this. And that's what I said. Arteta's passed the cups. Even if Arteta wins a cup this season, that's not good enough. You're past that.
None of those are good enough. And everyone agrees. They would, but people want to say, why would?
No, but I don't think you're.
That's still better than what he done before.
I don't think you understood the point.
It's still not good
I think
enough.
what you are missing, Yasser, is that the likes of Jacob, the likes of Yasser, and the likes of Ahmed, is they don't believe Arsenal will win the league until Arsenal win the league, because none of them sit here and assume that you are talking from a point. I wouldn't take Europa League. I won the league of the Champions League, but Jacob, because I did shows with these guys for years. I know how they think. I know that they don't think that you're going to win the league of the Champions League. They're like, no, it's not happening. So, yes, you should have taken the Europa League, because coming second, that's there, is not better than Europa League. I would rather be in winning Europa League than coming second and challenging every year. This is how people think, Paz. So it is not winning the Premier League or Europa League. Of course, winning the Premier League is better. If you ask Jacob, would you rather win the Champions League or the or the Premier League or the Europa League? He would tell you, I would rather win the Premier League, right? Because the Premier League is better. But they are talking about from not winning that versus Europa League. You get the point? That was the question.
I completely understand the point. But for me, like, if we won the Europa League, I'm not going to make a video talking shit about it and throwing it in other people's faces, because I know what that is. So for me, what I'm looking at now is I want something to throw in a man's face.
Yes, sir, you're missing the point. At this moment in time, Arsenal's project will not be justified with the Europa League.
I agree with that.
You gotta understand something,
you guys, let's not make him say stuff that he didn't say. His point is, listen, at this moment in time, because it's been so long, you have to either pull up with the Prem or the Champs. That's it.
Yeah, and guys, the day Arsenal make it to Europa League is the day this project has failed, because that means they came sixth. Because that means they came sixth to play Europa League. That project failed. Okay.
Why does it have to be one or the other? Like, why can't it be both? Because the thing
is, Ahmed, they went through that. Okay, Spurs last season won the Europa
team was
League.
fucking 100.
United, 1 second. United won the Europa League. In Arteta's third season, they were in the Europa League round of 16 against Sporting Lisbon. They didn't win it then. They're not going to aspire to win it now. They were in the Champions League semis last season. It makes no sense.
Bro, let me tell you something, yeah? Bro, I've seen my club win Champions League and Premier Leagues, yeah, and I was Ten Hag out. And when we won the FA Cup, I was saying to Mo, if he wins the FA Cup after that shocking season, I want him gone. I swear to you, I celebrated it, and then the next day or two, moved on back to business and be like, okay, let's
here's the thing. Without letting going Arsenal, there's a point here you're missing completely. Without little blowing Arsenal, yeah, me and you. No, watch this. Me and you. Liverpool, Manchester United, two most successful clubs in England. For us, Europa League is nothing. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. For us, Europa League is nothing.
It's
for us Spurs, right now, it's massive. Now, if we're doing the show in Arteta's third season, I would have shook your hand and I would have agreed with you. But Paz's point, which you need to deep what he's saying. At this moment in time, 5 years into the shit, Europa League doesn't change anything.
Yes.
They should have won it at the time. They should have won it. Now, no.
I said that, bro. It shouldn't even just be the Prem. Why not win the Prem and the FA Cup? You've got the squad depth for it.
يا عم let them
I'm
win
not
the
te-
Prem. يا عم
Bro,
let them win the
okay,
Prem
first of
first
all,
before you talk
that,
about
that
the
argument,
Liverpool.
that argument, hold on. That argument, the premise of that argument is bare dumb. You're
How?
implying that I'd be unhappy if we won the Prem and the FA Cup.
I never said you're going to be
That-
unhappy with it. I never said that.
Bro,
I never said
like,
that.
the premise of what you just said is
Okay, let me
is-
tell you something,
Is like, is like
What
stating
is
the
your
obvious.
point,
Okay,
Ahmed?
let me just say something,
You're
right?
stating the obvious.
The goal right now, yeah, is for Arsenal to win at least one of the majors. Anything below that is deemed as a failure, right? But
Correct.
let's say, for
Without
example,
it.
Arsenal, who's known for winning the most FA Cups. I think they've got 14. United have 13. So if they win an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup, challenge for the league and finish second and miss out on a few points. Cool, you missed your objective, but don't tell me you're not going to celebrate them 2 trophies, bro. That's big.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, bro.
You're not going to celebrate.
Ahmed, you met
I'm
me.
not
This
gonna
is
be gassed
crazy
off
because
that,
you met
Bro.
quadruple charge season.
Yeah, your club
Mo
did
will
the
tell you
parade
this,
time.
and you should know this yourself because you knew me from back then. Yasser didn't know me, and Jacob didn't know me, and Paz didn't know me.
I didn't
You
know
both,
you, but I used to watch you.
you
I used
both
to watch
knew me
you.
from back
Cool.
then. Habibi, as soon as the season ended and we lost the Champions League final and we finished second, my
a failure.
first statement was this season's a failure.
Yeah, I was
Immediately.
there.
Bro,
I
it
remember.
can
It doesn't
still be-
justify where we're at, bro.
Well, you left
FA
with
Cup and
nothing.
a
though.
Carabao,
Here's the
no
thing
Prem,
that
no
people-
Champions
and
League.
by the way,
doesn't
Mo
justify
brings
it.
up this point all the time. Sorry, I'm gonna bring it up. Mo brings this point all the time. Big clubs don't go sign Gyökeres, Hinch, Capie, blah blah blah, Zubimendi to just
Do
go
Barcelona
win
and Madrid look down on the
Carabao
top of
Cup
the
and an
league?
FA Cup. If Liverpool,
Because
okay,
they don't have
what this?
the crazy
Take
pressure.
Arsenal out. Liverpool have signed Wirtz, Isak, Ektike. If we win the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup this season,
Cup double is a failure this season, Ahmed, for Liverpool.
Husam, you've won a Premier League and you've
they're 5 years into the project, Ahmed.
Bro, I
No,
understand
Husam,
that.
they've never won. Okay,
If
this is the thing,
if
though.
Liverpool won the FA Cup, bro, like you can have a different perspective on it because they just won the Prem. Whereas we have this, bro, it's like building this shiny, gigantic skyscraper and having no one move in, bro. Like that is what if we don't go and win a big trophy after doing all of this, we've built the Burj Khalifa and we've got no one to move into it, bro.
No, but
Like,
look,
it-
this
it
is the
just-
thing, though. Pass. I get that, and I agree with what you guys said. That at this point, you need to win those trophies. But if you've left with anything else, it's still better than your previous seasons. It's still a
But
failure,
better,
but it's not as
but
bad as
better
a
than
failure.
bro. There is diarrhea and then there's a solid doo-doo. They're both doo-doo, bro. Like that's the reality. I don't want any of those.
Do you
things.
think the FA Cup?
Like,
Yes,
You
there is-
haven't
yes,
won a trophy.
Like they're both just
Here's
both
the thing.
shit, bro.
There is another side of this argument. Would you rather leave the season empty-handed or with an FA Cup? Of course, you would rather to win an FA Cup rather than
That-
win.
yeah,
That goes without
Yeah.
saying.
But
That goes without saying.
Guys, we're
Thank
not
you, Paz.
establishing
Yeah,
the
thank you.
crossroads.
We're not idiots.
Guys, we're not establishing the crossroads here, and this is the problem.
Yeah.
Guys, 5 years into the shit, not a single person should accept just FA Cup and Carabao Cup.
I'm
Because
not
it doesn't
telling them to
justify
accept it,
anything.
Husam. I'm
Because
telling
guess
you-
what?
but
Ahmed,
you
one
can
second,
say you're not
hear me
saying
out,
that, but
hear me
that's
out.
not the point.
Hear me out. I'm completely honest about this. If Arsenal wanted to win FA Cups and Carabao Cups, they should have just kept Unai Emery, spent half the money, and they could have had the opportunity to win FA Cup every year. But that's not the point. If you want to win the Premier League or the Champions League, you don't justify your project with an FA Cup. You don't. Because we've seen managers, including yours, get sacked for winning a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup.
Bro, listen.
Because you
I
finished
see it. I see it as you've been saving money for an expensive car, and you're still waiting at the bus stop, and you making fun of people driving a Honda or a Mitsubishi. It's like, well, they ain't waiting at the bus stop. They may not be the car that everyone that saves up for, but it's still like more than sitting at the motherfucking bus stop.
That's something, Jacob, we agreed on that. I agree. Would I rather leave? Okay, Liverpool, forget Arsenal. Liverpool this season. We bought Isak, Wirtz, Ektike, Frimpong, Kerkez. Would I rather win the FA Cup or leave empty-handed? I choose win FA Cup. But guess what? At the end of the season, I will still say this season's a failure because we only won the FA Cup.
Yeah, no one's saying not to
agree
save
with
up
that.
for that extra
agree with
car,
that.
but like, I mean, it's just,
failure.
I think it's silly, like, for someone at the bus stop to talk about my rims. It's like, all right, dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slandering the Toyota Prius.
Yeah,
But
bro,
here's
the
the
Prius
problem.
get good MPG, baby. I just got to
Here's
plug it in
the
at night.
problem. You want to know the issue with this whole debate? Is Arsenal have been at the bus stop for 5 years. They have to wait for the bus.
They're still waiting.
At this point-
At this point, just buy a fucking
We
car.
can laugh at it,
We've
but it's
watched
the
all
reality.
single
It's
deckers
the
go
reality.
When you
You
can
either
walk.
get on the bus or you fail.
If the bus doesn't come, you walk.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
sir.
okay.
The
Okay,
problem is
Husam,
people
Husam,
keep
No,
changing
no,
that.
it don't make
Guys,
sense.
if we are saying no, stop this. Stop. I'm gonna be so honest. If this was 3 years ago and this Ahwa episode was
Era.
3 years ago, when Arsenal were in the Europa League, I would have said Arsenal have to win some trophies. And I agree with you. But 5 years into this shit, Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup does not justify Arsenal's
Okay,
project.
Husam,
I'll be real.
okay,
Anyone
me,
saying
Husam,
FA
Husam,
Cup and League Cup is better than nothing. I think you're genuinely brain dead, bro.
No, it
I
is
think
better than anything.
It's
It is
actually
better
brain
than
dead
with the
because
Europa
you're
League, Husam,
like
it would still be legendary.
bro, you're
for them,
pointing out the
they
obvious
haven't
and you're
won a Europa
missing the
League.
point, bro.
I get
No
that
one
it's not
is
good enough,
saying
but
that
it's
I'd
still
rather
something that
nothing
they
over
achieve.
an FA Cup, bro. Like, what are we up to?
I never said
Of
that.
course,
FA Cup.
FA Cup is better than nothing. Of
Like,
course.
what are we?
Okay.
Like,
I
what
just
am I
don't think the
arguing? Of
Europa
course
League's
it is.
enough.
But that
okay.
doesn't validate them. You don't
Like,
understand.
we're talking about what is worth it. Like, what makes all of this worth it, bro? And it's not an FA Cup or a League Cup. That doesn't justify the process, bro. It doesn't. You can't go through all of this and then say, yes, I want a League Cup and an FA Cup, 2 billion well spent. Bosh. You can't say
Yeah,
that.
exactly. No one will say
Like,
that.
come on, like, come
you want
on,
to know
like-
something? Forget all our clubs. Let's go to the Pizza League. Footy
Pizza
Judgmo.
topping.
Yeah, man, turn.
Simeone Inzaghi is a failure at Inter because Simeone Inzaghi had the best squad in Italy for 4 years and won only one league title. Mo himself will tell you this. Mo does not give a fuck how many Coppa Italias and Super Cup they won. He doesn't care.
Doesn't
Coppa
matter,
Italia
man.
is amazing when you win it with the Serie A. The Super Cup is amazing when you win it with the Serie A because you can say we won 2 trophies. But by itself, and Arsenal, the same thing applies because guess what? Arsenal have the best squad in the league.
So who's the biggest
They-
club in Italy then, Mo? Who's the biggest
You
club?
don't know they're the 3rd biggest club, so it's the same analysis.
Juventus,
You don't have the
Juventus.
best squad in the league to win a Coppa Italia.
That has
Or an
nothing to do, Ahmed. It doesn't matter. Inter had the best squad in the league. Imagine if Pep Guardiola had 4 years of like his prime team and won 1 league title and multiple FA Cups, and Carabao Cups. Who
People
cares?
who say Pep
You
failed.
You have
People
the
were
best
saying
team.
Pep failed because he didn't win a Champions League. Imagine
What
if
I'm
he
trying
had
to
one
say,
league
yeah, what
title.
I'm trying to say, listen, for certain objectives, yeah, for certain clubs should be celebrated. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not me, little bro, in Arsenal. I'm not saying that if you win a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup, you should be content. You can't tell me that you're not going to celebrate it because everyone takes the piss out of Arteta winning 1 trophy in 5 years. If he wins 2 in 1 season, that's 3 in 6. It's not bad, right? Yes, you've not won the major, but bro, winning the major is not a guarantee. So yes, you can put all of your focus in the Premier League, but don't neglect the other trophies. You should be winning every single trophy. Like when with Barcelona, yeah, they don't neglect the Copa del Rey. They tried to get La Liga, they tried to get Champions League, and they tried to win the League 1. PSG won the treble.
Nobody cares about
The Coupe de France.
nobody
PSG
cares in bro. If you don't win the league in Spain and you win the cup for Barcelona and Real Madrid,
They do everything.
fucking failed.
Yeah, but Barcelona, in terms of how big they are, yeah, right, it's different to us. So what I'm trying to say,
Maybe
is
You actually
celebrating-
bringing up Barcelona and Madrid literally like makes our point even better. Do you think Hansi Flick would survive at Barcelona if he won
because
every
they've got
single
higher
cup?
standards. They've
If
got higher
he-
standards.
That's the fucking point. If Arsenal want to achieve those levels, they have to start winning leagues and Champions League.
Can we move on from the Arsenal standards
Anyway.
FC shit, guys? Seriously.
Big up to
pointless.
Joa who just sends in a empty super chat. Thank you, Joa. Big up to John James again. Yo, John, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, my brother, for the support. He says there's some serious haram chat going on tonight. Big up anyway. Smash the likes for the madness, people. Look,
Big up, John.
obviously, Jacob and Paz got to it for the first time today. This is Ahwa. So I saw someone in the chat bitching. Guys, this channel has all sorts of different shows. I've got my watch-alongs, I've got Liverpool shows, I've got A-listers, I've got the Red Pill, Blue Pill, we've got serious shows, we've got tactical shows. And this is the show where we're here to have fun, bro. Like, why does every show on YouTube have to be fucking serious? We're here to have fun, chat shit, talk about cheese in the stadium and how it smells. It's who gives a fuck? You know, we're here to have fun. Not every show on YouTube has to be 4-3-3 and double pivot and blah, blah, blah. Bro, sometimes you have fun.
Sometimes you can have the he's and the touch.
Yeah, and the touching.
You just ain't had Tommy at your club yet. Wait till he touches your club next.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
Sam,
Mari,
pull up
that's your me,
who's your
bro.
daddy clip. Oh.
He might. No, he ain't going to internet. No
Wait,
fucking way.
who said that, by the way? Who's your dad?
By the way, Paz, you've never watched this before, so I think you will feel even stronger about
No.
stay on that side now.
Let's say we get through in the home leg and we proceed into the next round. what is going to happen when we actually come up against one of the big boys? What is actually going to happen
So
when we
are
come up
you-
against one of the big boys and have to go away to an Inter, to an Atleti,
Who's your
to
daddy?
a Real
Hey,
Madrid?
who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Bro, relax, bro. That's
Hey, who's
crazy.
your daddy?
That's crazy. The only
That's prime trolling Ahwa right there.
That's like, bro.
Bro, if you think he was little broing Arsenal, he daddied Arsenal in the past. So it's even worse.
Bro, you think here's one thing that I need to understand. If you think I'm making any alliances with any other man, you've lost your mind. You see, when we win this league, I may be playing nice with Mo, but I'm on to
What?
him too. You see,
What if he doesn't? What if he doesn't? You know, Husam, you know,
Okay,
he
and
reminds
what
me
if
of
you
your-
don't?
I
Then you're
believe
gonna
my-
All, by the way, all
Hold on, hold on, hold on. And what if you don't? And what if you don't? You showing up or you're
What if he
caving?
I don't want to
And
win
if
the
you
league,
don't,
bro.
then you caving
Stop
down.
What if he
for the
doesn't?
internet.
What if he doesn't?
No. So you keep
Stop
talking
it for
about
the
when you
internet.
win the league, and what if you don't? Are you showing up?
Yeah, I show up with my chest. I show up with my chest, and
I just want to say something very important.
So if you don't win the league and Man City win the league, are they your daddy?
first of all,
That's his wife for that.
No one's that deep. But up for
Brother,
that.
what is this?
You guys know. You guys
remember
know.
Okay, I'll be honest. Okay, I'll answer the question. If City beat Arsenal this year, they're definitely their daddy because at this point it's fucking
Someone
impossible.
said this in the chat, Husam, yeah?
And then-
What
on
is he at?
daddy.
You get-
Am
yeah.
I gonna say?
What
Am I-
if he doesn't?
As
That's good. That's good
we say
opportunity.
you, we do not mean Paz the
Yeah, I
creator.
know,
We
I
mean
know.
you.
I'll tell you now. I don't want to win the league, bro. Man, think it's a joke. I don't want to win, bro, because of who I'm gonna become, bro. Is unbearable.
Shivany timbers, mate. Flipping out.
Shiver-
You should
Yeah.
be, bro, because I'm pulling up to that little hotel room of yours, bro.
Listen, they got
I'm
the
tearing
hotel.
up the whole room, bro.
No,
The
it's
whole,
not.
the whole room.
Paz is
You
Paz
said
is
you're not
having
sharing a room.
parades.
He's gonna pull up and
Paz
knock on the
is
door.
having-
Delivery for
Oh,
Ahmed.
Haram.
Delivery for
Shoes
Ahmed.
on your bed, bro. Stamping
Oh,
out your
what'd you
pillow.
say?
parade. Paz is having a parade
You know, it's-
on our
Hey,
head.
you know, I'm
bro.
parading in Manchester.
I
I'm
understand
doing a
where
world
Paz is
tour.
coming from because it's exactly what I did last summer. I cooked everyone.
I think it's
I
a
annoyed
joke,
the shit
bro.
out of
Husam,
everyone.
Husam, do
The
you
only
remember
one,
when-
I'll be honest with you, the only one I didn't cook is Spurs. I said Caicedo's a bitch. I said Lavia's a bitch. I cooked everyone. I'll be honest
Yeah,
with
but
you.
Husam, I
So,
got a
I
question.
was like, Man United, I'm so happy Alex Ferguson got to witness this. Hold that Arteta. I cooked everyone.
Yeah, Husam, do you remember what he? Remember how he just reminds you? He reminds you of Saad. Do you remember when he was saying, "I believe my gaffer"? Yeah. What's he saying now? When they asked him what happened if he doesn't, yeah, we still don't know what happens if he
What
doesn't.
happens if he doesn't? What happens if he does? That's
Yeah, that was one of the
Yeah,
best.
exactly.
That's one of the best
The
things.
same way when we win, I think we're gonna win. I'm gonna shut with chest. Either way, shut with chest, bro. It's life.
Big up to John James, who says managers of Liverpool, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, even Spurs shouldn't accept no trophies after 6 years. Yeah, Habibi, we agree. But at the
I
time,
move on. Husam, move
3
on.
years ago, when Arsenal lost to Sporting Lisbon, had they won the Europa League that
up
season,
Amrin.
it would have fucking validated Arteta. We agree. But 6 years later, right now, you have to pull up with one of the big ones. If I've been waiting 6 years for something, it has to be either Prem or Champs. That's it. Actually, it should have been Prem or Champs last season. Never mind this season. So it's this whole narrative about like, oh my God, we should win the FA Cup. So you're telling me that we are all as rival fans going to sit here and go like, well done, Mikel Arteta. You won the FA Cup after spending 1 billion. Fuck off. No one will say this. No one will say this. You have to win one of the big ones. Simple as. Anyway, rapidly moving on. Let's talk about the other relevant clubs, Liverpool and Chelsea, quickly, before we end the stream. Big up to all of you guys locked in. Make sure you guys are liking us.
Massive clubs you just named, to be fair.
Yeah, hold that, bro. Let's talk about the relevant
No,
clubs.
bro.
How many world class players is at Chelsea?
Allah Al-Azim, I've been told this
Like-
morning.
I'm not
Bro,
answering that.
me and Paz did a show this morning. We've been told by the chat, we've been told by Chelsea fans, Chelsea are irrelevant.
But I've got answers.
Allah Al-Azim.
No,
Chelsea
we're not
fans are
skipping
telling us
questions.
irrelevant.
Because
Chelsea are
when
irrelevant.
segment, I've got answer questions. So Yasser, how many world class players does Chelsea have?
Oh, yes, my G, go on.
Probably two. Probably two. What, Palmer and Caicedo?
Okay.
Wait, Paz, why are you going quiet?
Who?
Because it's really,
He said Palmer and Caicedo. Is Reece James world class?
Reece James, yeah.
Who's
Ah,
better
maybe.
than
Maybe.
Who's better than Kukurea in the world as a left back?
Jet spins.
No, don't take the mic, bro. Do you get me? Don't take the mic. Listen, I rate judgments, but let's not go there. You get me?
Cucurella, the best
The
left back in the world.
penitentiary is going through
No, no,
renovations right now. So
guys, who's better, Yasser? It's a
I mean,
straight
it's late. I
question.
almost fell asleep, but yeah, Cucurella would be in that list.
Who's better than him in the world?
No, he said
Nuno
world class.
Mendes.
No one.
Yeah,
I
No
don't
one.
think
You
anyone.
don't
No
think
one.
you don't think Nuno Mendes is better than Cucurella?
what I was
Nah, I
supposed to
think
say,
Nuno
what's that
Mendes will be
PSG left back?
Very close.
Word.
Very-
Okay,
I
word.
rate him, by the way. I just
World class players.
Cucurella's a
Hold
good
on, hold on. Who is in your opinion in the world now, watching the wingers in the world, who's better than Estevao?
Olise, and what's the other guy's name as well?
Yamal.
Kudus,
Yamal.
Olise,
Yamal.
Yamal. Yeah, other than that, I don't know who else. would be
Mohamed
there.
Kudus.
Probably Kudus and that, but they're more experienced, so I don't think it's a good comparison.
Yeah, it's more based off of longevity than anything. The sample size is still too small with Esteva. I think it's kind of
This is the
disingenuous.
I rate him
most
highly,
based
but I
off-
wouldn't
I'm
put him
gonna
in
cook
the top.
Yasser.
How many Premier League starts?
I'm not cooking
The
him.
guy literally just came
The
in. and
dude
man, I
just
didn't
Oh,
yeah, the
no,
guy
no,
got
no.
signed on in the summer and he's
Yeah, I'm
17.
not
Like
cooking him.
he still has
That-
homework and shit.
That was Paz's
Interesting.
problem. That is Paz's problem is this.
Go ahead, Mo.
Chelsea guys, don't nobody puts pressure on us. Oh no, nowhere. The chill guy. You know what? Don't nobody talks about us winning or doing or even challenging or anything. No pressure. There's zero pressure. But remember, we have the best winger, we have the best right back, we have the best left back, we got the best DM, we got the best attacking mid. And our two signings up top, I would not trade them for anyone. I would never trade Delap and Joao Pedro with any other pair. What about Isak and Ikitik? Yeah, Isak is injured all the time. Who knows if he's gonna click for Liverpool or not? What about Eucharist? He's a
I've never
bum.
said that. I've never
Bro,
said
he's a bum, bro. Eucharist is a
Gyökeres
fucking
is a
bum,
bum,
bro.
Guys, quickly, let's not forget the worst take in YouTube history. Caicedo is on Pedri's level. Carefree Luis G on YouTube. Anyway,
that.
so rapidly moving on. Guys, Chelsea don't have a single world-class player. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Huh?
World-class players
So
are
hold
not
on,
the
hold
same.
on,
just-
Hussam,
Did
Hussam.
Osam just
Nah, don't
crash
take
it on
it. Nah,
Chelsea?
Hamza,
Oh,
don't.
Hussam,
Hamza,
Hussam,
Hamza,
Hussam,
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 don't do that.
World-class, world-class,
Hussam, don't do
Mayas.
that. Don't,
Chelsea
no,
don't have
because
a
you were
single
saying,
world-class player.
no, you
You
were saying,
guys, you know, Yasser, let me call out Yasser. Let me call out Yasser. You probably spent the last 2 years telling Arsenal fans, you can't say your players are world class until they compete in the Champions League. Caicedo was bitched by Bayern. So what makes him world class?
what,
Rice was bitched
you
by
can't
Correct.
lose a game. If Van Dijk's getting bitched right now every week,
Oh,
does
there
that
you
mean
go.
he's not world
See how
class?
he changed the narrative?
No, does
You
that mean
changed
he's
the
not world
narrative?
class?
You
Does that
changed
mean
the
he's not
narrative?
I
world
mean,
class?
I do
No,
agree with
does that mean
Yasser
he's
here.
world class?
Like, just one bad performance versus a world class team who's arguably one of the favorites to win the Champions League. I think that they're allowed to have a little farty. There's credit in the bank when it comes to a guy like
Yeah, but you're
Caicedo.
missing. You're
Because
missing.
then you-
I'm
Jacob,
cool- I'm
hold on,
cool
hold
with
on,
you
hold on,
calling
but
these
Jacob,
people
Jacob,
he doesn't
Jacob.
stop being
So
world
can I-
class
can I-
as one bad performance.
Yeah, Jacob. So what is? I'm playing different. What is your evidence that Caicedo's world class?
I would say you look at the top 5 leagues across the world and who at that same position or at least a similar role, who's comparable. And the names you compare Caicedo to are world-class players. So I would assume he is in the room with world-class players. He may not be like the number 1 or number 2 world-class player, but he is one of, if not the best at that position in this league.
Caicedo's levels here. but only
World-class players have done it at a top level for a consistently period of time. It's not just 1 year.
I would say last year he was one of their best players, if not the best at the position
you have
last
to
year.
do
In
it-
the,
That's
in the
great.
league.
World-class players
yeah,
don't
but
cook in the
I'm
competition.
And he's
I'm
also
cool with
off
you calling them
to the
world-class.
same thing.
But
So
let's
do you
make
have
sure
Do you have to perform? Do you have to
and not have
perform, yeah?
expectation attached to it. We can't
Wait,
do
do you
that.
have to perform? for
Also,
4
why
years
is
of
Palmer
life?
world class? We're talking about consistency. He has 1 open play goal in the
You
whole
could,
year.
but no, hold on, Sam. They can call them all world class,
Okay.
but let's make sure we.
You
adjust
guys
that
mock Florian
expectation.
Wirtz. Palmer is the
Let's
same.
make sure, bro.
Wirtz
we
just
can't
doesn't
say-
take
How's it
penalties.
the
He
same?
scored 3 penalties.
How's
for
it
Liverpool.
the same, bro?
We're
You're
being
number
honest
2
with
looking
ourselves,
at
yeah?
Garnacho,
challenging,
bro,
bro.
and running around.
Okay,
If
hold
we're
on,
being
Yasser, are you
honest with
challenging?
ourselves, yeah. If we're being honest with ourselves, Cole Palmer is the best attacker out of all the clubs that we've got right now in the attack. That's
In
a
the
fact.
10, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
No, no,
No, I'm happy. Let them say that. No,
100%.
hold on. Let them
Osam,
say that.
Osam,
Who do you have,
Osam.
Husam?
Let
Who
them
do you
say
have
it,
as
Sam.
Husam in the
Let
10?
them say it.
Okay,
Let them
Osam.
say it.
Cole
Please,
Palmer,
let them
yeah.
say it,
Cole
please.
Palmer is quality, bro. So he's
Cool.
got
Okay,
quality.
so can I ask you a question?
Ask me a million
Are
questions.
Chelsea, Yasser and Ahmed, are
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
in the title race?
Yes.
Chelsea are not in a title
Yeah.
race, no.
No, I think
Why
we're in
do
the
you
title
not?
race to
Hold on,
win
no,
that.
no, no.
Because-
I
because
tell you why you
that
can't say
manager-
that, Ahmed.
Like
You
Husam
can't
said,
say
it's a fluid
Okay,
situation.
They're
I've said
2
many
points
times, yeah.
off of second. They're
Okay.
2 points off second.
One day
with
you're there,
4
one day you're
world-class
not there. You
players.
don't
The
know.
reason why-
Egyptian Stanislas carried us to a league title.
Listen.
So
The
Cole
reason why
Palmer, who's so
Chelsea-
much better
That Egyptian
technically, should be able to do
thousand
it,
pounds.
right?
The reason why
Can't do that.
Chelsea will not win a league title is because one of their manager and their centre backs.
Well, I stopped mentioning
No,
my manager. Husam said he would go
no.
to his club, apparently.
I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm not having that, bro.
I've
I'm
said
not
they're in
having
the
that.
top
Yasser is
four
doing
is-
the Ashraf thing.
No,
now, doing
they
the
should.
restart.
No.
No. I know
They're
what
in.
he's doing. No. I heard.
Their objective this year should be
You
to
must
win
be
the
mad.
league with the way they're talking, with the way they've said their squad is. If you got 4 world-class players and all these good signings, bro, I don't want to hear about one position or 2
I think
positions.
the only world class
because
player
every
is
club, bro,
Rodri
yeah,
in
but
his
bro,
position.
what you're describing is if you're waiting for every
That's
position
fair.
to become
Then.
perfect.
That's fair. If
No,
you think
no,
he gets Rodri-
no league winning team or Champions League team has had a perfect team where they're just happy with every single position. So for
And
me,
Yasser, don't you
can't-
think
yeah,
that
you can't
Maresca
say
is
that.
better than Arteta, or it's not you, someone else?
Yeah, of course. I think Maresca is better than Arteta. What you?
Cool. Then you're in the top. Then you should win the league. Then
Well, it's not that simple. Football.
You're not helping it. You're
no,
not
no, it
helping
is
it.
that simple.
You're not. You're not
can't
helping.
say that.
You're not helping.
You're
your
literally
case to be-
proving everything.
I
you want
know, but I
You're
got
not
my
helping your
reasons. Bro.
case.
I got
Okay,
my
so tell
reasons
me-
for the way
so-
that we
so,
play.
Paz, do you have world class players?
I wouldn't call it. I personally would. I maybe if I'm stretching, if I was to really stretch it, bro, I would say Gabriel and Rice. If I'm stretching it,
Rice.
like if I'm
You know,
stretching,
Ahmed gonna down now.
Rice is
Okay.
performing the biggest stage.
I don't want. Okay, I got. I don't want this to go to Arsenal. We have fucking spent an hour, 30 minutes on Arsenal again. We can talk the Rice. Rice
then
can
it's-
say
of
the
course
world
it is.
classes, whatever. But Yasser is literally doing what me and Paz have been saying this morning and now.
What?
You can't come here and tell me that Maresca is better than Arteta and who's challenging. You cannot tell me that most of your players are better than Arsenal players in their position.
He won a league, even though it was a championship. He won something. We're not talking about someone that's gone.
Yeah,
nothing, and
خلاص, so
he's doing
so
his. He's doing his.
do you think
work
Arsenal should win?
experience
Do you
at the
think
club.
do you think Arsenal should win the league?
Of course, but he's been there for
Do you
6 years.
think
Has my manager
okay,
been
so-
there for
so-
6
yeah,
years?
great. Yeah. Do you think Arsenal have the capabilities to win the league?
Yes, I think they have the capabilities.
So why Chelsea don't have the capabilities to win the league?
I
With a
think we
better
are.
manager
I
and
think we have
better players.
issues
With a
in-
better
in-
manager and better players, why not?
Let me finish.
Yes,
He's not
sir,
letting
what
me
you're
finish.
saying is
I
against
think we have
common sense,
issues.
ya akhi.
Husam, wait. I think we have issues in the spine. If you have issues in the spine or inconsistencies like
the
the
best player in the
or your
world in your-
goalkeeper, it's difficult. Yeah, you have Alisson.
Yes,
You
wallahi,
get-
you're missing the point.
You got the best
Nah,
player
you
in the
just think
world
that
in the
it's just
spine,
it's not
bro.
FIFA. Like you just, it's not.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I'm
not saying
controlling them.
it's FIFA, but I cannot claim I have better than 90% of what the other team has, but I won't challenge because of the 10%.
Yeah, but the 10% is important.
It's not just
The 90% is important too. As well.
But the 90% is more important than the
Yeah.
10%.
What are you saying, bro? Come on.
Bro,
But
but
last
let's be
season,
honest,
Husam, last season I had Jackson. This season I got Dallas, but I haven't seen him play. So what do you expect me to do?
So if your manager's the best, why
You
doesn't
bought
he attack-
Isak, you
attack
haven't
those-
seen him
those
play.
weaknesses?
Like you bought Isak, but you haven't really seen him play.
So,
to
so
the
why,
levels
so
that you
why don't
expect.
your greatest manager of all
So you,
time
you
adjust?
have the player, but it doesn't mean that you can't. You can expect higher because
So
you have
why
him at your club, but you
so
haven't
why
seen
isn't
it
your
'cause he
greatest
hasn't played
manager of
well.
all time adjusting?
What?
If he's better, why
What?
isn't your greatest manager adjusting to those
What's
weaknesses?
the
you
greatest
say you
manager? Who
have?
are you talking about, bro? I had
Yeah,
Jose.
the guy that's better. The guy that's better than Arteta. That
Your one was the
that's manager
specialist
that's
in
won.
failure, bro.
listen,
What
I
are
don't
you talking
agree with
about?
that. innit,
Okay, sick. Arteta's a bum.
Just
Cool.
leave it.
Your manager's not a bum. Why is he not adjusting to those
Why
weaknesses?
is he not adjusting? He's tried
Yeah.
adjusting, innit? But
So
it's
so
not
he's not.
working.
So he's not.
Yeah, but we're losing games we shouldn't be losing. So yes, there are some problems, but he doesn't have the same continuity that your manager has. That's the difference.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you have.
But
But you are claiming
Greatest
that
squad,
now
greatest
Maresca is better than Arteta.
Yeah, but Maresca is better than Arteta. We've
As a
seen it.
coach, you
He's
think
done
as a
things
coach,
that manager hasn't been able to do.
A man are
So I
going to
don't
turn around and
understand.
tell the Arsenal fans that
I just want to
I
make
mean-
something clear.
no,
just
no
quickly.
logic based.
United are winning the league. If United win the league, I'll chop my balls off live on YouTube. I will legitimately bring scissors and chop it off live on YouTube. It's not gonna happen. Put the
You know,
flag
you
back.
should be. Listen.
Carry on,
Someone
yes.
needs to-
United are
someone
not winning the
needs
league. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
Someone needs to record that, bro.
No, عادي.
He doesn't do it.
I'll chop it off live on YouTube if you.
But
If
yeah,
you
yeah, you know.
If Man United win the league, I'll skydive, bro.
yeah, stop it. They're not gonna win the league anyway. Yes, sir. Carry on. So you have everything better than Arsenal except the spine.
He didn't say everything. He said
I never
centre-backs
said
and
everything. I never said everything.
Bro.
You get me?
Yeah,
I'm
who
still,
has the better forward line?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
You have the
Who has
better
the
forward
better
line.
forward line? Let's ask Yasser. Who has the better forward line?
You has the better forward line.
And said to some bull chop.
I don't know. I think probably us in it. Do you get me?
Okay, who has the better midfield?
No, definitely us.
Who has the better fullbacks?
We have the better fullbacks. They have the better They have the better
Okay,
centre
so
backs.
Arsenal only.
And they have
so
the better
let's
goalkeeper.
listen
And they have
to
the
his
better
logic.
goalkeeper.
I want to.
So
I
50-50.
swear. I want to open this window and jump and never do YouTube ever
Logic's
again.
dark.
So
Logic's dark.
Arsenal have better goalkeeper and better centre backs only, but Chelsea are not going to win the league.
It's dark,
What the
man.
fuck, bro? I want
It's
بدي
so
بدي
dark.
امزع البلوزه هاي بديش اعمل
And they
YouTube
have
خلاص.
the better
I
manager.
want to go back to chemical engineering. I
How
swear,
about
my
you
last-
see? How about you see what the team does this season? How about that? What do you expect me to do?
So apparently, chat, watch this. Chelsea have better fullbacks, better midfield, and better forward line. But the only reason why Arsenal must is because they have better centre backs and goalkeeper.
If
So
Arsenal
this is the Chelsea logic.
Be
Wait, Paz. So this is the Chelsea logic. To win the league, all you've got to do is just sign a goalkeeper and 2 centre backs. The rest of the team is ready. Because that's what matters. What matters is the centre back and the goalkeeper. So if Man United want to win the league, all they've got to do is buy a goalkeeper and 2 centre backs. The rest of the team, عادي, it can suck, no problem. Because
No, but we have issues. Well, we don't think that our left wingers is good.
10% matters more than
I
the
never said my left wingers are good.
but you're
Did I
better
say
than
that?
them. You have
better than
today. You have today broken shameless levels. Even Hamza have not broken. This is worse
Nah,
than
don't take
anything
the mic
Hamza
now.
said.
Nah, you're pushing.
No. That's
You're
way
mocking.
worse. I'm telling you. I'm
You're mocking.
pressing you because it's way worse.
Well,
I
I said I'm
cannot
in
come
the
here. I
Let me
cannot
compare
come here
that.
at the start of the season
Yeah.
and tell
Oh.
Paz we have a better forward line, a better midfield,
So who's
better
got a better
fullback.
attack? Let's name it player for
But
player.
guess what? The only reason why you'll win the league is better centre back and goalkeeper. But what about the rest of them?
Ahmed, what you don't know, Ahmed, you're debating something completely different. We
You're
aren't
debating something different.
He always does
Ahmed,
that,
we
bro.
aren't debating who has better. We're debating from
Ahmed always
Yasser's
does that.
point of view,
We're
Ahmed.
debating
So
Yasser's
we're-
point of view.
But I said
Not
we're
us,
challenging.
not us,
I said
not
we're
our
challenging.
point of view. Not our point of view.
But did I not say we're challenging? So what's the problem?
Maybe Ahmed just made the
Yeah,
claim that
should
Palmer is
win
the
the
best
league.
forward in the whole Big Six. I disagree with that beyond measure.
Who
Yeah, who do you
Yeah,
think's
yeah,
better? Who do you
because
think's
you're-
better?
no, no,
Who do you think's
This is the
You
better?
problem. This
you
is
should
watch
have the
watch
same
Ahmed, yeah.
Okay,
Watch
now tell
Ahmed.
us who's better.
Watch Ahmed. No, stop. 1 second. What this Ahmed's logic? Muhammad Salah is just a GA merchant. This guy is the Egyptian Stanislas. Egyptian Stanislas carries Liverpool's forward line to a league title. Cole Palmer is the best forward player in the entirety of the league. Okay, can he carry Chelsea to league title? No, because they have Maresca and they have bad defenders. That's number one. Number two, Cole Palmer is the best forward in the whole Big Six. How many open play goals he has in the last year? Not small sample size, since January, 1. Florian Wirtz has just as many open play goals as Cole Palmer. But apparently he's the best forward line player in the entire
So
team.
what are you judging based on output or performances?
When you
What-
bring forward line player, by definition, I've got to look at the output.
But Palmer's output is quality.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We've
his
seen his
output since
in-
January is 1 open play goal.
since Andrew, but
Okay,
we've
but
seen
I
his,
can mention
we
that.
know
No,
he
this-
has output before that. So it's not
Great.
like this is the first time we've seen him play.
So, okay, so according to your logic, Yasser, once again, you should never cook Salah ever again because he has output before this.
We know what
Okay, so
Salah
if
has done
Salah- okay,
before,
so-
but now he's in a
Mm.
decline.
No, but you know what's
He's
mad? Yeah,
he's on a
Husam
decline.
said.
You
Husam
see,
said-
this is what I love about the stream.
Hold on,
Every time I use their
Wait,
logic
wait, wait,
against them,
No, no,
they
no,
try
no.
to get out of it by
Isn't Salah on a decline?
changing the argument.
Isn't
No, no, no,
Salah
because-
on a
because
decline?
Husam-
Cole
Why-
Palmer since January has 1 open play goal.
No, no,
Okay.
listen.
Uh-huh.
Husam, listen, Liverpool, right? He says that Salah is the best and he's carried the team, right? Liverpool have improved on paper. They've got the same manager, the same Salah here, pretty much, yet they've gone backwards. And you always bang on about the system and the manager. Why can't that be
I'm
applied
not sure
for Chelsea?
Liverpool have improved
Why can't that be
on
applied for
paper,
Chelsea about the lack of system?
Because
let's
you're
not-
building a whole argument
because,
based
bro,
on
I've
Chelsea
seen-
alone.
Ahmed, انت ولا
Because
فاهم
it's
يا Ahmed.
not the same
Ahmed,
Salah.
Ahmed, it is not, yeah, Ahmed. It is not our point. It's not your point of view. We're debating when people say that Maresca is better than Arteta. Why you can't understand this, Ahmed?
Bro. I said
He's been
Arteta was
doing
better than
that,
Maresca.
bro.
My
Yasser
point is,
believes
yeah,
Maresca is better than Arteta.
Okay, I disagree
And
with you.
90% of the Chelsea team is
You-
better, but they
yeah,
can't
you
win
can
the
still
league.
listen. You can still be one of the best in your position, if not the best, and not have a great team when it comes to the balance, bro. Like you're good, but he's not going to be able to carry it single-handedly
That's not my
by
problem.
himself.
That's not
Because
my
with
problem.
Salah,
That's not
yeah,
my problem.
with Salah, He got that output last season, but let's not neglect what McAllister did, what Gravenberch did, what Van Dijk did, what Allison did. He had men in behind him, and he had a solid spine, and he had a manager who adapted, bro. So for as much as he did get the output, he got loads of help from other teammates. With Chelsea, like, bro, their manager, I don't think is good enough, and bro, they've got bummy centre backs and bummy
Cole
goalkeepers.
Palmer is not even a top 5 forward from the Big Six.
Who's better than him? Because that's nonsense. Who's better than him?
Haaland, Salah,
So comparing him to striker.
Alexander
Oh,
Isak.
he said forward. He said
Because you
forward.
guys brought up. No, watch
He
this.
said forward. I
See,
said pen.
Paz is noticing. Paz
Okay,
is
carry on.
noticing. I'm using
He
their
said
logic.
forward. Husam,
He
he
had
said forward. I
output
said
before
10.
that. That's his words, right?
Okay, no, let him finish.
Did Yasser or did he not say he had output before that?
Let him finish. Let him finish. So Isak,
Now,
Haaland, Salah,
Last
and who else?
season, the highest scoring striker in the league is Alexander Isak.
Isak, yeah.
Salah,
Okay, Isak. Okay.
Isak.
Who else?
Haaland, Bukayo Saka.
No chance. No chance.
He hates
bro.
Saka. He
No,
hates
no,
Saka. He hates
That
Saka.
laugh
chance.
Don't debate it. Don't debate it. It's gonna be.
No
It's gonna be a whole another tangent. Just
Loads.
Yeah,
And who's the
literally.
fifth?
He
And who's
hates
the fifth?
Saka, bro. He hates
And who's
Saka.
the fifth?
Who's the fifth?
You're stumbling.
I'm thinking.
Sinking,
I would
yeah?
probably say Mbuemo. Because he scored 20 goals at Brentford.
Even he's
Nah,
laughing, and that's his
nah,
play.
bro.
You can laugh all you want. Mbuemo currently has the most GA out of any Man United player, and he scored 20 Premier League goals. Go back in history right now
Palmer,
and
did
check
Palmer
how
not
many.
get 20 as well?
No, before
18.
laughing, you need to understand something. How many forwards in Premier League history have scored 20?
So is Chris Wood better than Palmer?
Clint
Is-
Dempsey.
Husam, is Chris Wood better than Palmer?
No,
So he got 20 goals, like Mbuemo.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Did he not get 20 goals for Forest?
No, I don't think he
Yes,
did.
he did.
And if he did, by the way, he got into the team of the season anyway, so it's not like Chris Wood had a shit season.
Nah, this
last year.
Palmer disrespect is mad, bro. Like, it's
It's
mad.
not this.
I'm cool with Palmer being the
Listen,
best.
I like
How
his
do you
forward in the
say
world,
a
bro.
player that has one open play goal since January is the best forward in the whole league? Do you
Bro.
understand how dumb that
He
take is?
scored. He scored against PSG. He scores against Brentford.
I said one open play goal in the league. We're talking about the Premier League.
League, خلاص then. He still scored.
Yeah, exactly. One open play goal since January is the best forward in the whole league, but I'm the crazy one.
Bro,
Exactly.
Bro, I'm happy with you lot saying. Bro, you see, I think where I differ slightly. I'm cool with you lot saying these men are the best players in the world, yeah, and like being the greatest to ever touch a football. But make all I ask, bro. I have one ask: is that make sure you have the same expectations, bro.
That's
Because
it.
That's it, bro.
But
That's all.
look at Husam's waffling because he knows
Just
that
make sure.
I
Just
always
make
think-
sure
let me explain.
you're
let me explain.
saying if you don't win the league, it's a failure.
Chris
He
Wood had
knows-
20 goals in the Premier
Hussam
League
knows
last
that
year.
I
Chris-
set the
Who?
target, and then if the manager don't achieve, I call it out and I say the manager hasn't
Chris
achieved
Wood
the target I
had-
before. Because my
That's winning
targets
the
changed from last season when you and I spoke. So you know that I'm not doing the whole
Can you
let's
clear up
keep
the
them on
targets?
the same level every season. Do you get
What's
it?
the
It's
target?
dependent on what we done
Target,
in the summer.
What's
Huh?
the target? What's the target?
What's the target, man?
To go deep in the Champions League, challenge to the end and see if you can have an opportunity to win the league. And then
Would you say that's the same
win
as
one
Arsenal?
of at least one of the domestics?
Is that the same? Is that the same as Arsenal?
What do you mean same as Arsenal? You
Are
have
those,
to
are
win
those
the
the
league.
same targets that
You have
think
to win the
still
league. You're on a different
No,
thing.
then you're
You've
waffling,
challenged
then
for
you're
X amount of
waffling.
years already.
How about
Nah,
you see
you're
this?
waffling.
This is the first time I've
thing of-
challenged. This is
You
the
got the
first
best.
time
You
I'm
got a
gonna
better
challenge.
manager and a better squad.
This is the
This
thing
is the
that
first time I'm challenging the way
we
you're
are
talking about.
debating Yasser's point of view. We're not debating our point of view. This is Yasser's point. So okay, watch this. I'm gonna use different club. Okay, I'm gonna use my own club. Paz, we have a better forward line than you. We have a better midfield than you. We have a better fullbacks than you. But the only reason why you'll win the league is because you have better centre back and goalkeeper. Does that make sense?
It's dark, bro. It's dark.
It doesn't.
It's dark. It's dark.
Okay,
Chris
let's-
Wood had 20 goals in the Premier League last year, 3 assists.
Guess what? Chris Wood then last season was better than Cole Palmer on form. So no
Okay,
one
last season, who's got a better team, West Ham or United?
last
who?
season, I don't know.
So,
They're
They're
no,
both,
both-
you're
both-
both- you and
both
United,
very
you and West
stinky.
Ham are both ass.
no. Who's got
You're
better
both
players on
very
paper?
stinky.
No, because he's
You finished 15th and lost a European final to Spurs.
the
Have to
squad
check.
that we had. The squad that we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
last
we're
season,
pretty
yeah, and the 11 that we had was the quality 15.
No, it wasn't. On paper,
Alas,
you
man,
are-
that means you can have good players in your team, but that's not always a guarantee that you're going to reach the top, bro. You still need a manager. You still need a spine.
No,
There's a lot
it's
of
not about the result. It's about the expectation. Like
Okay,
I'm not
Chelsea's-
telling you that.
Chelsea's
Yeah, no, but if
expectation
here's all the
should be
okay,
challenging.
if I gave you, bro, if I gave you all the tools to fix a car, my expectation is you fix the damn car.
100%.
It's as simple as that, bro. If I gave you
100%.
everything you needed, I expect when I come back, the car's fixed, bro.
Chelsea's
So it's the same
expectation.
thing.
Chelsea's
What
expectation-
Yasser has described is he's got all the tools to win the league. I expect you to win
He
it.
doesn't have the tools because he said 2 centre backs.
No, by his definition, if you're only talking about your centre backs, then to me you've got the tools to go and win the league, bro. To me.
Ahmed
can't
is
say you've got 4
consistently
world-class
missing the
players,
point
come
of
on.
this. Ahmed, I think if you understood the point, you would cook Yasser yourself. You cannot say that you are better in 9 areas, but the reason why I won't win the league is the 3 areas. It's 2 areas, actually. How? How does that make sense? So Chelsea have better right back, better left back, better midfield, better forward line, but we won't win
Your
the
math
league.
isn't
because-
mathing,
Yasser,
Sam.
you think- so Yasser thinks
Your
yeah,
math, your math comparison wasn't correct, by the way.
So you think the whole
Thank
forward
You
you.
said
line-
9 versus 2.
So you think your whole forward line, including Garnacho and Neto, them 2 bums, yeah, or better? Is better.
Yeah, I asked him
I
that
wouldn't
question.
know.
I
I
said,
wouldn't.
as a unit,
I
who
wouldn't
is
put.
better?
Listen. Obviously, there's certain players that might be better than Neto and Garnacho in it. So I'm not saying the whole front line is better, but I think we have players that are better than their players.
And
So
that's
I'll
cool.
take most of the players that I have
And
on my
that's
front
fine.
line
So
than up to
put
date.
equal level
Yeah, I'm cool
expectation
with
then.
that. I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool with you saying
Yeah.
you got
How are you
better
going to
players.
say
You
that I have the
cannot
same
have
level
you
as
have-
expectation?
This is the problem, Ahmed. I'll try to explain to you in a way we finally get it. He's telling Paz you must, while consecutively telling Paz we have a
How
better
many
team.
times did he challenge?
How is
I
that
haven't
possible?
challenged
How's
and I
that
got a younger team. How does that work? How do you expect my
You're
younger team
bringing
to
up
challenge?
fucking age now. You're bringing up age. A'udhu billah,
Don't
you
people
have-
say that?
you have
Don't people say
deflected
that we
by
have a young team?
crazy today.
Don't people say we have a young team? They don't have the
Okay,
experience.
okay,
Don't
and
people
but
say that?
here's the thing. Yeah, you're saying that you've got this really good manager, but if your centre backs are media, like, why are they always on an island?
Because we take risk when
for
we
example, our centre backs
Because
are
we take
rarely
risk
on
when
an
we attack.
island. Our centre backs are rarely on an island, and people are talking about them like the best thing to ever kick a football.
Your
So for me,
centre-back's on an island.
if you've got this unbelievable manager, why
He
are
said
your
rarely
centre-backs
on an
always
island.
Oh yeah,
sir,
that's
listen.
because
Said
they
rarely
defend
on
like
an
this because they're
Exactly, and that's
defending so
Arteta.
compact.
That's our manager that
Yeah.
makes us defend unbelievable as a team.
But that's why I don't-
why
And on
that's
does
why I
top
don't-
of all this,
unbelievable makes
Ahmed,
doing that?
to add, he thinks Maresca is better than Arteta too. So do you
I
see why
disagree
you're
with that.
pressing him?
Yeah, but Ahmed, it's not about you. It's not about your opinion.
It's not about you fucking fraud who haven't cut his hair since the 1930s. It's about his point of view. This is what Mo told you an hour ago. It's about his point of view. So basically, Yasser thinks they have better fullbacks, better midfield, better forward line, and a better manager, but they can't win the league. But Arsenal must. Is that logical, Ahmed? Thank you. The silence in itself.
Listen,
You know, pick up the
listen,
Chinese
listen.
proverb. Silence speaks 1,000 words.
Listen.
To be fair, I think that most
Bro.
people wouldn't take Chelsea's front line over Arsenal's. Most people. I think when you're asking a Chelsea fan if they're going to take Chelsea's front line over Arsenal's,
that's
then
the
you're going to
point.
get more of what Yasser's saying. So my thought in this regard is like you're really comparing Yasser's personal opinion to like the grand scale of things, and I just think that the relevancy is not there because that
no,
front
we're
line.
not doing that. We're
they-
not doing that.
What did I do?
Jacob, I'm just
What did I do?
I am asking Yasser about Yasser's opinion. I'm not asking what
Husam, give me the combined 11.
this is
Husam,
not-
give
this
me
is
the
not
combined
what-
11.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
me the
we're not
combined.
I don't
pressing
think
him
that-
using
I don't
other
think that.
people's logic. It's his
Husam,
opinion.
can you give me the combined 11, please? Between Chelsea, your combined 11. Yalla,
See, now you're discussing my opinion.
No,
In
but I
my
just want to know. I
opinion-
just want to know. Like,
in my opinion, Arsenal have a better team than Chelsea throughout. Like
every
even
position.
by the way, right now on form,
Yeah.
on form strictly, Calafiori is better than Cucurella. On
أعوذ
form.
بالله من الشيطان
I was
الرجيم.
gonna see
On
what I'm
form,
saying. See what
Timber
I'm
is
saying, and
better
I'm
than
supposed to
Christian.
argue with this logic.
Okay,
Exactly.
see,
Okay,
Jacob,
look,
you get the
I'm
point now.
cool with you
You asked
thinking
me
your
my
players are
opinion, I
better,
answered
bro.
my opinion.
Okay.
I'm asking Yasser about his own opinion. Yasser, subscribe to Yasser TV. Yasser
Thank you.
TV says we have better manager and we're better
Yes.
in 9 positions on the pitch. But guess what? Arsenal must.
He
How's that?
technically
logic?
said 8. He technically said 8.
Okay, 8. Still, point
Eight,
stands.
eight
How
is,
it
eight is
Arsenal
still a
must?
large majority.
Yeah, like majority and better manager. How's that?
I just think that's an incorrect opinion.
Okay, so if he said
Personally.
the manager
There you go.
wasn't
I'm
better,
telling Yasser.
Hold
you're
on,
right.
But that's the
if
point.
if he said the manager wasn't better, would you guys go mad? That's just my question.
No, because it's still 8 positions. You're better on the motherfucking page.
Bro, eight.
Nah, bro.
bro. I don't think man get what 8.
Bro,
to
I'll be
3.
real. Yeah, I'll be real. If we're
8 to
talking,
3 is
Do you know
mad.
how big a
Listen,
number?
listen.
It's more than double, bro.
listen. If we're
It's
talking
way
on paper,
more than double.
I'm gonna make it
Yeah,
simple.
but okay. Oh, yeah,
You-
Ahmed.
Yes, you just-
Husam, would you take Gyökeres or would you take João Pedro?
Bro, I'm cool with
Gyökeres
you
is
saying
better
that your team
striker,
is
but
better.
My preference is João Pedro.
Khalas, so he's taking
Gyökeres
João
they-
is a better striker. Preference only João Pedro as a footballer.
Khalas.
Next
Khalas.
So
question.
even what you've seen from this season, you would still take Gyökeres.
But make him choose the 10.
That's
as
what I'm
well.
thinking.
Go on,
Ya
go on.
Allah, la ilaha
Better
illallah.
striker, whatever. But
You see the difference between me and you? I don't deflect.
I'm not
Gyökeres
deflecting. I'm
is a
asking,
better
just again.
striker because striker's
Okay.
role is to score goals. But
Okay,
João
that's
Pedro is the better
But
footballer.
João Pedro has
Why?
similar amount of goals than Gyökeres, maybe
That's
one
it.
less.
Okay, great.
Okay.
João Pedro, no problem.
Khalas,
Next
that's
one.
not- so that's not over the top.
number 10?
Okay, Saka's better than whoever they have at right wing.
No, hold on. Stop now.
Better
Stop now.
than- okay.
I got it.
And
I got
Trossard's better
everything.
than any other left.
Okay, let us
Okay,
know.
guys, I got this. Okay, this is
Trossard is better than any of the left wingers.
Okay, let us know.
I was sent this, okay, and I think this is how we should debate this. By the way, Papa Beard sent me this, and I think it's absolutely magnificent. If you want to talk about the teams and all the stuff, this is what I think we should be debating. This is how we should be debating. Seriously,
I think
it is.
Declan Rice is better than Caicedo as well.
Yeah, but you're smoking. You're
don't.
drunk. You're
Yeah.
drunk.
I think
I
Zubimendi
don't.
has been better than Enzo this season.
You're drunk. That's-
Cole Palmer is injured, so we're gonna have to go Eze there right now because Eze stepped up.
Oh,
in a
listen,
big
listen,
moment.
Bro, forget about
Left back, Calafiore has been the best left back in the league on form. Timber's been the
What?
best right back in the league on form.
See, when you said
Saliba
Enzo, I
got
didn't
well.
mind.
Raya's better
You're
than
not
Chelsea. But here's the thing, and before I put up the graphic more, here's the thing. My opinion aligns with my logic. The problem with Yasser is his opinion does not align with the logic.
You've
How
got
can
no-
I
Because currently it's not logical.
I say
know,
Arsenal are
okay,
better
right.
than Chelsea. You then ask me, Husam, how many Arsenal players get in? I say more Arsenal players get in. So my logic is consistent.
Okay, if
You can
swap-
think I'm wrong, but I'm
Okay,
consistent.
Husam,
He
if you
is not consistent, which is
Okay,
what we're
Husam,
calling
you
out.
believe, yeah, Husam,
Chelsea
you
have the better man. Yeah, Ahmed doesn't get the point. Chelsea
Listen,
have the better manager
listen, I just wanna
and
know something.
8 better positions, but Arsenal
okay.
must.
So,
Explain
Husam,
to me.
you-
Can you put the graphic now so we can actually discuss this? This is very quickly and it's simple, okay? Guys, I will send this by Papa Bear. This is every position, the comparison between Arsenal and Chelsea in every position. You can stop it if you disagree with it. Goalkeeper, Arsenal have a better keeper.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
here is
yeah.
the thing. It's a 9 and a 6. A
Okay, I
6.
disagree. Sanchez this season hasn't been a 6.
Okay,
Now what?
see? That's what I agree with you here.
Okay, Mo, I'm gonna ask you. You're the judge. Has Sanchez been a bozo this season?
No.
Nah,
Has Sanchez
Even
not
the United
played
game, even the
multiple
United
times
game, that
this
cost
season?
us
Be
the
Bro,
honest.
game.
I've seen games where David Raya hasn't had to do anything. Is that him good or is that the defensive line holding?
good
Thank
point
you,
as well.
Jacob. That's another good.
I
So,
say
by
when
the way,
Riot's
just
called upon,
before we
he's
go
been
on,
he's been there.
so this is related to Papa Beard's last super chat. So we just do this like on
Yeah.
the fly since we're doing it, right? So Papa Beard, this is your super chat. For example, the fullback, right? The
Mo,
right
check
back.
your DM so we can say that.
Yeah,
No,
this is
okay,
it.
right, we're
So
sharing.
okay, we're doing it. So the right back. Here is the problem. People tell me, don't ever. This is the Chelsea logic, huh? And by the way, I am quoting Chelsea fans in
Yeah.
super chats, viewers, and panelists. Don't ever put Timber in the same level as Reece James. It's
He's
very
not.
disrespectful,
He's not.
right?
He's not. He's
So
not.
it is absolutely doesn't
Ahmed,
make
you
any
hear what
sense.
Yasser is saying? He's
So
not.
hold
You
on.
hear
So
that,
it-
Ahmed?
He's
So you
not.
understand what he's
Guys,
debating?
Yeah,
let me
I'm
place
Dutch. He's not. What,
Okay,
so what are you
great,
gonna
fantastic,
say? I know
great.
them both.
You are
Yeah.
absolutely okay. I agree with you. You say that. So based on your logic, it is impossible for us to give Timber 7 and Reece James 8. 1 point. That's impossible.
Yeah, but
Logically,
He
using-
decided to put that
Using
number there for him.
Yasser's logic, it is impossible. It's impossible using Yasser's logic.
Okay, you wanna
If
know
I
something?
say,
He
if
wants
I
to
take-
give
Has
him
Timber
eight
been
after
bad
that
this
decision.
year though?
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
he's
no.
been
But
that
Jacob,
much
Jacob,
worse than
Jacob,
Reece
Jacob,
James.
Jacob, by the way, I agree with you for many other reasons as well. Because simply, Reece James have played half the games at central midfielder. Timber has played right back, and Timber has excelled. The problem, Jacob, is what Yasser just said. He's not. They don't even sit at the same table. So 7 and 8 is doing Jerry's game
No,
disservice.
no. I have my notepad out. I'm gonna do Yasser math right now. Yasser is getting cooked on the stream. So Yasser,
Yes.
Yasser, how much do you give Raya out of 10?
This season, yeah.
Right out of 10.
Yeah.
Well, you can give him
A 9. Let's say a 9.
Yeah, give
Let's
him
say
a
by
By
the
the
way.
way,
9,
from
10.
now I'm saying no 0.5 allowed. Don't do the 0.5 thing because it's a cop out. Give me whole number.
0.5. No, 9. Give him
9. 9.
Okay, how much I give Sanchez?
Sanchez, probably, bro, you have to give him a 7.
7. Okay, حلو.
Mhm.
Reece James, how much you give Timber first?
Timber, I give Timber 8.
And
How much
Reece
you give
James.
Reece James?
I give Reece James 9.
9. Okay.
How
But they're
is
not in the
that
same
logic make sense?
conversation.
Yeah, how that logic makes sense?
But Timber's been really good this season, though. Timber's been really good this season.
So why they aren't in the same conversation?
He's not in the
Wait.
same conversation because he
Why-
hasn't done
why?
anything
Why-
that Reece
why?
James has done. Because you lot would have never said that you lot would have never pushed Timber in the conversation with Trent if he was still at Liverpool. Because he would have done too much
I was
for them
always
to be
doing
in
that.
the same
we
conversation.
would.
I was always
No, you
doing
wouldn't,
that.
bro. No, you wouldn't.
Timber,
Timber
I
and
promise
Reece
you,
James were in a
I
Timber's
want
been
to-
unreal since
He
the
knows
day
what
he
he's
stepped
talking
in.
about. Sam, you know what I'm talking about. You would have felt
Yeah, Yasser,
disrespected if
the
we started
thing, I do
discussing
not
Timber
know
with
what you're
Trent.
talking about because
You know,
how can I say if I say
overall, there's no
Okay,
way
watch
Timber's
this.
the same.
Okay, watch
level.
this. Watch
Timber's
this,
been
yeah?
unreal since he came to us.
Guys, Garnacho is not on the same level as Salah. Mo,
On
I
form?
rate Salah 9 and Garnacho 8. How's that
Yeah.
logical?
You can't put Garnacho 8. On form
No,
is
but
different.
you said Timber
Like,
8.
I mean, on ability and on form is different. On form, there's no way that we're gonna put what's it called?
Yeah, but we aren't doing on form. Okay, so here's the guys.
Ability
Here's the
wise,
little-
Salah.
Okay,
Oh,
stop,
okay,
stop.
then.
Everyone stop. This is not on form.
He's not on
By the
form.
way,
It's just
And
general.
pop- and the reason
Oh,
why
that's
we're
even-
general,
that's even easier
guys,
Okay, then he's
I need guys.
Sab'a.
I fucking need to explain. This is very important in the
Explain
point
it.
system. We are
Okay,
not
explain
doing on form for one reason because we are trying to analyze the Chelsea season, the Chelsea team over a whole season, and the Arsenal team over a whole
Yeah.
season based on your
Overall.
opinion, not fucking on form. It's
Okay,
not
overall
on
then.
form.
Okay. Well, look, if it's overall, then Sanchez is.
So
a
then
4
we're
or
including
something.
Odegaard and
I would
Palmer.
put in Sanchez
No,
as
hold
a
on. Okay, hold on. Stop. Are you expecting Sanchez to have a 4 this season?
Oh no, that's not this season. I'm saying what
But
he's been for
we're
us
trying to
overall.
honor the overall in a season this season. Are you expecting Sanchez to be a 4?
Nah, I expect him and stick to it then. If that's what you meant, I get it now. I get
Exactly
it.
that, right?
I get it.
Big up,
Are you
Jacob,
expecting? Big up, Jacob.
See you,
Are you
Jacob.
expecting us
Jacob.
at the end of the season to? Okay, let me just tell you guys. The Chelsea fans in the chat, everyone can get involved. This is very important in football discussions for future debates. Are we expecting at the end of the season for Timber and Reece James to kind of be similar in terms of ranking?
Say that again. Based on what? Say that again. Say that again.
Based on your opinion, watching
Yes.
both footballers and knowing what they are and all this,
Based on
are we?
ability. Yeah,
It's not only ability. Based on your opinion,
Yeah.
are we expecting at the end of the season Timber and Reece James to be at the same table in terms of like performances?
Yes.
Faz, you are an Arsenal fan. That's great. Fair. Yasser, Chelsea fan.
I think at
Okay,
the end of the
fair
season, we
enough.
probably so. But I think if we're talking about ability
If
wise,
that- by
I
the
don't
way,
think he's
if that
anywhere
is-
near him.
Is that, by the way, ability and ability
I would
and all of
disagree
this,
with
it doesn't matter. Fullback.
You just said it's not on form though.
Yeah.
I would disagree.
I need to
I think
talk. I need
Timber's
to talk to
crazy.
explain the point. You cannot interrupt me, guys. Because if after 38 games we're having a comparison between Reece James and Timber, nobody can tell me based on ability that doesn't work at that time. Because now we have a sample size of 38 games.
Ahmed for the last 30 minutes has missed the point. Yasser just said, forget
2
us.
hours.
Fuck Husam, fuck Mo, and fuck Paz. Yasser just said
Why you say
Timber
30
is not on Reece James's level.
Yeah.
I proceeded to ask, rate them out of 10. He said Timber 8, Reece James 9. Do you understand the problem with this argument now?
Yeah, bro,
Yasser is
I'm not-
inconsistent.
Yeah, I'm not giving a Timber an 8. I'm saying Reece James is a 9, first of all, because he's quality. He is the best right back in the world. I rate him highly, right?
So what's
Okay.
Timber?
With Timber, he's a 7. He's a
Okay,
7.
would you agree with that, Yasser?
I agree with that. Yes.
He's just
Okay, خلاص.
Timber is just a
I
good
think
fullback, and Reece
give it a-
James is levels. Like he's levels, bro.
Okay, great. Who's your right
Just say you.
centre
Just
back?
say you. English.
Center backs are good, like 9 and
Saliba
10.
and
If we're
Gabriel.
giving Saliba a 9 and we're giving, even though, by the way, Chelsea fans say that Saliba has regressed massively, so you can't give him a 9.
Chelsea fans
Yes,
or even Arsenal fans
It's
say. I think
even-
Gabriel's
by the
doing
way,
the better.
Hold on, it's great. Even Arsenal fans, great. I will go with that narrative. So
Yeah.
why is he given a 9 then?
I'm
It's
giving
even up.
Chalobah and whoever they have like 2 or 3, bro. They're medium.
I agree with him.
Chalaba's
Yeah,
England international. I'm
Three.
so
Both
sorry.
of them
So-
can get
so-
3.
So
Guys, we
Saliba
cannot
and
add
Gabriel.
هذا خلاص انا I can't talk خلاص it's impossible to talk.
Gabriel
Guys,
and
2
Saliba.
or 3 is like 2 or 3 is like Dejan Lovren away at Spurs.
Bro,
That's
they're
2.
not good, bro. They're not good. Trust me. They're
Hamidine, you
awful.
forgot what we did against Sunderland.
خلاص
I mean,
خلاص
I
yes.
do not agree. I do not think that they are good either. But I
Mhm.
think if you want to say, you have to say 5 and 6, not 2 or
Okay,
3.
let's be objective. Not a 2 or a 3. Let's give them a 4. Let's give them a 4 or
Like,
a 5.
okay, yeah, give him 4. We'll
They're
take
average. 4 or a 5. That's average.
Okay, you want to know
Saliba and
something?
Gabriel. Saliba
Okay,
and
you know
Gabriel.
something? I'll
4
feed
or a
into it.
5.
And Gabriel. 8 or 9.
Okay,
Simple.
استنى شوي. So
But we don't have
now,
a specific
let's-
centre back
no problem,
pairing. That's
we'll
the
do this.
problem. But
I'll give the Chelsea centre backs 5 and 5, so that's 10. They're average both. Okay,
Okay.
how much do you give Gabriel and Saliba?
Gabriel now is the benchmark with the 10.
Mhm.
It's the
Okay,
benchmark.
Saliba's 8.
Okay.
Fair.
Saliba's 8 is fair.
fair.
Okay,
yeah.
so now we got 18 to 10. Left back, Yasser.
Not
Yeah.
even
Cucurella,
a 8.
Cucurella
Kukureya is the
9.
benchmark. It's a 10 because he's the best in the league.
Okay,
You
10.
just said Cucurella's the best left back in the world. Stop being
10.
disingenuous.
خلاص طيب 10.
It's
يا
the
اخي you got the
benchmark.
مسجد يا
I'm
اخي
a
عيب
bit
عليك
reserved.
تروح تصلي
Let me be
المسجد.
a little bit reserved.
علينا
You know what I'm saying? But okay, 10.
No, my 10, guys, 10 doesn't mean he's the best. 10 is based on the benchmark today.
Based
in
on
world
Yasser's
football.
logic of him being better.
Wait. So that means Reece James better be a 10 then? Surely that's a 10 then.
No, because
think you
Hakim
give
is
him a 9?
better than him. No, because Hakim is better than him.
Not the way Yasser sees it. Isn't it based on what Yasser says?
Wait, do you think Reece James is better or Hakimi, Yasser?
I think Reece James is better.
See,
So has to
10.
be the 10. Okay, see,
Oh,
pass,
10.
pass, good catch. Pass,
just
good
meant
catch.
10,
please.
Good
10,
catch.
10, please.
Good catch.
Okay, how much does Yasser give Calafiori?
Calafiori?
That guy is a 6, bro.
6.
Yeah.
6. Okay, so 6 and 10. Hello, no problem. Okay,
The
so
only
now we go
Italian
DM. Caicedo, how much you give Declan Rice for?
Is the best DM in the world. He has to get a 10.
10.
No. He's a 8. Caicedo's a 10. He's a 8.
Yeah, Caicedo's a 10.
Yeah.
Caicedo's a 10.
Declan
Okay, how much, Rice is an 8?
8.
No. Don't, why are you comparing Rice here? Rice.
Yeah, it's not right.
Oh, he's an 8. We're gonna compare him to
No,
Enzo.
no.
I get
No,
it.
Zubi would play there.
Zubamendi, Husam. Zubamendi.
How much
Ah,
is Zubimendi,
It went
Yasser?
from him being a 6
Se-
to
se- 7.
Zubimendi is 6.
6. Okay.
6.
Okay.
Alba, he's not a 6 anymore. That's interesting.
Yeah, Zubimendi is a 6.
Yeah. But you know what they're on it.
Stop. Now continue. Stand up,
Rice is an 8 out of 10.
In an 8 out of 10 as an 8, where do you rank Declan Rice? Okay, let's say that 10 is Pedri, best 8 in the world. Okay,
Wallahi, Yasser is drowned completely.
yes,
I don't mind, Wallah. I'll have this conversation. It is what it is. fam.
great. I like it.
I'm
I like
giving you my
guys,
opinion.
Why are you
bro.
fucking
You
laughing
agree
your
with it,
frogs?
you
Rice
Fuck
don't.
off.
is an
You don't,
8.
you don't.
Shut
How much
up,
is
you
Enzo?
both. Okay, Pedri is okay. Hold on, Yasser. Pedri is the benchmark for the number 8s. That's a 10. Rice takes what?
Rice.
Oh, no,
Rice
Yeah.
is what? A
he's
6.
A 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
Rice is a 6.
Okay, how
yeah.
much is Enzo then?
Enzo Fernandez,
Enzo's probably a 7.
a 7. Okay, fair enough. Palmer,
Let's
a
go.
10. Best 10 in the
Palmer's a
world.
10. Palmer's a
Is a
10.
10. Odegaard or Eze or whoever fucking plays there. How much?
8.
Odegaard. I rate Eze higher than Odegaard, so it's a bit.
But Eze is not gonna be starter. We know that most likely Odegaard when he comes next.
Now, Odegaard's a good player still. He's a good player.
Odegaard's
But I
a good
wanna
player,
hear
but he loves
Yasser.
doing the circle thing. That's
Okay,
Yasser,
great. So
Yasser.
what are you giving him? What are you
Let's get
giving
enough
him?
about it.
probably a
Stop
7.
now.
7.
A 7.
7 Eze and 10 Palmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The best right winger in the world is Yamal, gets a 10. Estevao,
Yeah, I mean, Estevao's like, there's a difference between how much I rate him and what he will do. He's still
We're
young, bro.
asking Yasser opinion.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
man-
yeah. Put the number.
As
Put the
soon,
number.
as soon as I put
7.
10 for
I'll give him a
Caicedo, it's
7.
no longer my opinion. It's your
a
opinion.
7.
Yeah.
So this season, Estevao is gonna have a 7 out of 10 season.
Yes.
What is Saka gonna do this season?
Limp.
Saka's difficult to tell. He just came back from the injury. That's unfair.
So what
for
do
me
you
to
think
rate.
then? So what do you
What do
think?
you
think?
think out of 10?
We probably have a 6.
6.
Okay,
You-
Saka-
stop. I'm
Based
gonna
on
continue
Husam's
with this.
logic as well.
I'm gonna continue with this.
شوي. So I'm
يا
writing
حبيبي.
the numbers. احنا بدنا نعمل addition.
Yeah,
in
but
the
we
end.
know, man, Husam, man. But
Seven
this one was
Estevao.
based on your logic. But okay.
No, this is based on Yasser logic.
It's my, no, but I'm saying the Saka one was based on your logic because he only scored one
Use
goal in
yours.
X amount of years.
You said 6, not me. I'm
But I
writing
said
the
6.
numbers.
Okay, you're
So you
laughing,
give
but I
him-
was trying to tell you why I said it. But it's what it
Okay,
is.
no problem.
on.
Joao Pedro and Jokeras.
No. Okay.
Go.
The
Okay.
backup. because people get injured and Esteban's young.
لا we're
Ne-
not doing backup. Fuck this. We're doing
Neto and
substitute.
Madueke. يا أخي ما هو
No,
Neto
I'm
start.
not doing backup.
Madueke.
That's like
مو
Arsenal
بدك
versus-
تخلينا نعمل 25 لاعب من عقلك.
طب خلاص
ما دويك
Well, Pedro and Jokeres. How much does Jokeres get out of 10, Yasser?
Haaland is 10. Haaland is 10. Or Harry Kane is 10. Haaland is 10. So Harry Kane and Haaland, these are the benchmarks. Eucharist.
That would have been, I think, Gyökeres probably 6. And I
Six.
think
How
João
much
Pedro
João
7.
Pedro?
Hold on. So the difference between Chalobah and Gabriel is bigger than the difference between Eucharist and Harry Kane and Haaland, in your opinion. I just want to clarify this.
But Gyökeres is supposed to be 100 goals.
I'm
he scored
talking
or
your
whatever.
opinion. Don't tell me supposed to or not supposed
But you're
to.
asking me why
Yes, sir,
there's
this
7
is the
numbers.
Yasser
I'm trying to see the rating.
investigation.
What's
for
the
this
number
one.
you gave your Chris? I missed it. What's the number you
Okay,
gave?
I
my
gave him a
point, he
6.
gave Eucharist a 6. I told him Haaland and Kane a 10. So I'm asking a question for anybody in the chat. Is the difference between Chalobah and Gabriel bigger than the difference between Harry Kane and Haaland and Eucharist, in Chelsea's fans' opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means Eucharist gets a 5.
That's your opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Yasser's opinion is 6.
6.
How much
Yeah.
is João Pedro?
João Pedro 7.
7.
Hello. Okay, left winger. Who's the left winger for Arsenal?
Us.
It doesn't. Yasser tells us.
For Arsenal.
What? For you.
Or for us, it's
Trossard.
Gittins and Garnacho.
We can go. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you something, Yasser.
Yeah.
Get Gittins and Garnacho together and Martinelli and Trossard together as a unit. What do you give this unit and what do you give this unit?
Both. I think
Okay.
6 for the Arsenal one and 4 for our one.
Okay, 6 and 4. Now it's
4.
my time to do math. I'm gonna do math now. Okay.
And that's heavily tanked down by Garnacho. Yeah, it is what it is.
Garnacho's been better than Gittins this season, by the way. But
Yeah,
okay.
but he's not,
Garnacho's
he barely
scoring
played. He
goals.
barely played. How do you know? Do you know what I mean?
Okay, no, stop. After Husam does the math,
Mhm.
now the manager gets 20 points. So how much do you get Maresca and how much do you give Arteta? Simple.
After,
Because the manager.
after rubbing out Arsenal, you better give Arteta 20, bro.
No.
Fresh.
Yeah, don't talk to me. Why are you talking to me? They said Maresca is better than Arteta. So yeah, sir, how much do you give Maresca and how much do you give Arteta?
So how does the point system work for the manager? Because you said 20. So just
Well, yeah, because the manager is equal to players at least, right? That's the fucking manager. If you have a Pep Guardiola or a Klopp, that is better. So that's why they get 20, they get double the points. So any point you're gonna give, I'm gonna double from a 10. Pep is 10. Pep is 10 out of 10.
Okay. I get it. So I'll
Maresca,
give
how
him
much is Maresca?
Maresca 8.
Okay.
8.
Papa Beard, I'm so glad you introduced this pointing system. According to Yasser, I hope Ahmed now, after an hour, understands where me and Mo are coming from. According to Yasser, Chelsea score 82 out of 110, and Arsenal score 77 out of 110.
Okay, add now Maresca 8 and Arteta. What did you say, Yasser?
What is 6? Did I say 6? No, I said 7, innit? I don't remember
7.
what I said.
7. So
Give
now
him
add
7.
that as well. And
Okay,
now
so total is 83 to Chelsea and 83 to Arsenal and 90 to Chelsea.
So fine margin.
So once again,
margin.
watch this, Ahmed. So
Fine
Yasser,
margin.
who's going to win the league?
fine much.
Who has
Fine
to win the
margin.
league?
Arsenal. Arsenal have to win the league.
I get what you're saying because you're saying based on that you should be winning the league. I get it, but football's not that simple.
Papa Beard,
bro, I
you
can't lie,
don't.
Yasser.
Simple.
If you said-
Papa
if you
Beard,
said,
you
yeah,
really.
if you said Maresca wasn't
that
better
point
than
system
Arteta,
is one of
You
Papa Beard.
should be
That's one of the best
targeting
thing I've
the
been
league.
sent in
Big up
my
to
life.
Papa Beard, though. I like it. I like how you can kind of.
No, you
What-
should be
Bro,
targeting the league.
I am
You
fucking
can't
running
tell me.
this point system.
I never said
every
you shouldn't go for the
time.
league, so I don't know
The
why you
problem-
keep mentioning
the
the league,
issue,
bro. You need to focus on
No,
your
no,
own
no,
team,
no.
bro.
No, you
My
know, why would I
opinion-
focus on my own team when we're talking about Chelsea? That don't make sense.
My opinions align.
No, you got more chest
With
for my
my-
club than you have
with
your
my
own club,
logic.
bro. Like, is it,
I
Incorrect.
say
I have
Arsenal
win
chest
it.
for everybody.
Go
I have chest
win
for
it.
every club.
do you know what I'm saying?
Big
Go
up
win it.
Chico, man. Mind
No,
you.
you must win it, bro. With that
Listen, the
unbelievable
Arsenal
team and
train is
unbelievable
never
player.
lit. That's all I'm saying, innit? The Arsenal
Listen,
train
I'll
never
be
lit.
I know.
real, yeah.
Our
Listen,
team's
listen,
maybe
mind
yours
you.
is the best.
Listen.
I look forward to the Chelsea parade.
Yeah,
You win
yeah.
the league.
Listen, I'll be
I
real.
don't
Yeah.
know why you're on to me. I
Listen,
agree with you,
listen,
Yasser, bro.
yeah.
You're the best, bro.
As
But
I-
I'll be
It's my
real, yeah.
opinion, bro. But I've
Let's
told
do the
you many
super, let's
times
do the
where
super.
the
Listen,
issues are.
Yes, sir.
It's not as simple
Thank
as
you
Yeah,
for
but
being
you-
amazing
but-
today, Yasser. You have drowned
Well,
completely.
no. Papa Beard is is saying Yasser is the one. You are the one who did this, Papa Beard. You're not gonna put this on Yasser.
Yeah, don't put this on Yasser. We're just asking
The one
him.
who did this.
Bro, the point.
My opinions align with what I'm saying. I say Paz, you must, but if we did the score system, the Arsenal players would score higher than the Chelsea players. Logic.
That's it.
Not
Same here.
consistent. The problem with his logic inconsistent. Chelsea better, but guess what? Arsenal must. Yeah, I mean, how does this work?
But you want to remove
Anyway.
the other part of the context, which
Oh,
then
that
What's the other
context.
part?
bro.
What's the other part of the context?
What's that the part?
the other part of the
context is-
context, how long the players have been there, how long they played together.
We just
System,
bought
all that.
Zubimendi's only
amount
been
of
there.
time- amount of
only
times
been
they've
there 2
challenged
months.
we
together.
just bought bare players.
Eze
though.
and Zubimendi and Jokeres have only been there 2 months.
We just bought-
Calafiori hasn't played last season at all. Like, what are you-
Calafiori played last season.
Anyway,
my
let me just do the
Just went
super
and bought
chats,
like
guys.
we
We
went
got
and
big
bought
up.
7
Let's
players.
just do supers. Yasser investigation. We have all reached consensus. Even Ahmed Yasser is guilty, guys.
The jury,
He's
I suppose.
sentenced.
Okay.
We met.
He's sentenced to football jail for 20 years. Big up to Fonz Nasty, who says, damn, I missed 120p, Husam. I missed when you weren't so far up Callum's ass. That's what I missed. Big up to Stringer Belland. Husam, you mustn't forget. Chelsea have the best left back, right back, DM, young
Mr.
wingers,
Bell and
in the
the
world.
Ghanaian.
Greatest ever.
My man, we just did the point system. This is one of the best
We-
segments on
We
YouTube
signed
ever.
more players than Chelsea, by the way.
Yeah, but the same thing you're cussing Chelsea fans for saying, oh, they've got the best. Arsenal fans do the exact same thing.
Mhm.
And
So-
our expectations is to win the league. Why are you never on the point?
Ahmed doesn't
You're
understand. I can't
miles, bro.
لا
You're
لا
miles.
لا
you
والله
guys
يا حسام مش
are-
هندخل مع احمد في مناقشه ثانيه في الموضوع يعني حرام احمد احمد
But it's
Ahmed, how do you not understand
Ahmed,
after 1
Ahmed.
hour?
Mo wants to go.
احمد
Mo wants to
دخل
go.
دخل عايز اكل
Listen,
اقسم
listen,
بالله عايز
listen.
اكل يا اخي والله
Listen. Yasser, yeah, I
Yeah.
disagree with the points that the amount of points.
Alhamdulillah.
Wait. I disagree with the points here that he gave to certain players, and especially the manager. But I'm not gonna lie and say that Chelsea don't have good players in their team. Like, do you get it? They don't have bummy
You're
players.
miles
Barring
off it.
هذا قرأ والله العظيم ثلاثه
You're miles off it, bro.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
completely honest with the
I'll be
chat.
honest
I'm
though,
sorry.
if I said if
والله
I- if I
العظيم my
said
wife
they
is
want to
asking
win
me
the
to go
league, then I
dinner.
think it would make sense.
It's dinner time
I
here.
know.
it's dinner time when it's.
Combined
لا
11 with
تعال لو
Arsenal.
دخلنا لو
Ahmed,
دخلنا مع
Ahmed, it's
احمد
scary, bro.
Ahmed,
It's scary,
we did
bro.
all this point system and we asked Yasser and then Ahmed comes back and say, but the point is, how did you get the point in the last 40 minutes?
Yeah, you're miles off.
Yeah.
Bro.
Me and Paz and Mo rate Arsenal players higher, but we have higher expectation on Arsenal. Paz rates Chelsea players higher, but he has higher expectations on Arsenal. Get it now? That's the point. Basically, in a combined 11 with Arsenal, Chelsea fans will tell you 6 to 7 of their players get in, and they'll also tell you Maresca is better than Arteta, and then they will say the next statement, Arsenal, you must. Why? A'udhu billah, I don't know how. You get me? It's crazy. Big up to Fonzie, who says, I know Paz can't wait to go to bed right now. This guy is
Been
so
up
full of
20
hot air.
hours.
Has been sitting for an hour. He's floating like an air balloon right now.
I've been up
Are you
for
actually
20
going to
hours.
sleep after this?
I've been up for 20 hours, bro.
Oh, players.
Mm.
What's the time in Thailand right now?
Could be like 7
7:30
o'clock.
in the morning.
Fucking hell. Appreciate the
It
grind.
was
man.
5 o'clock when he joined.
Yeah, it's 2 hours, 60 minutes, fucking Ahwa. Chelsea are a young team. You don't win with kids. It's not rocket science. By the way, United have a great balance of youth and experience. Biggest club in England.
AD's my G, you know, bro. I don't know who.
By the way, you know AD is
I bet he
AD is
is, bro.
convinced that
AD
even
is
if
my
Man
guy,
United
bro.
not win the league, they will finish it like in the top 3 or 4 or something like this. They're not gonna finish 5th.
I think he's probably basing it also on what's it called,
God
one game
bless
a
you,
week.
AD,
innit?
man.
Run
My
game
guy.
a week.
show shit.
Big up AD, bro.
Fair, one game a week is
Defense
another reason
wins
why you should
titles.
be.
Yasser is right. Hussam is tapped. If defense wins titles, why is it that for the last 10 years, the 6 or 7 of the strongest attacks always on the league? Who
By
had
the way,
strongest-
Ed, Arsenal
Who-
had the best defense last season in the Premier League.
and the year before, and they didn't win the league either year.
Didn't win a damn
Big
thing.
up. Buemo is the best right winger currently in world football. Yahi, what drugs do you use?
I want some of
All
that.
of
I
a sudden
want
it's
some
not
of
Bro,
in
this
that.
guy, every
All
comment I see from this guy,
Ahmed.
Buemo ain't better than Salah, and Buemo ain't better than Yamal, and
Mbemo has
Buemo
a
ain't
first
better
touch,
than
by the way.
Rafinha.
And that's all I don't have.
What? Timber has been really good this season. Yeah, big up Yasser. He gave him, because he's Dutch, remember? So he knows.
Yes.
Yasser, I'll be honest with you, this was a very
Timber's crazy.
great performance today by Yasser. Go subscribe to Yasser TV. Got absolutely cooked today. I've been
Yeah,
cooked this season. Mo has been cooked. Paz has been cooked. Ahmed's been cooked.
Man on my dick,
Everyone's
bro.
been cooked. This is life. Sometimes you just get cooked on you. Anyway,
Man on my
Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Love to every single one of you, absolute legends. This was one of the most fun hours I've had. You get me? So I appreciate and love every single one of you guys, man. Callum is currently live on the Sanderson show, speaking UFC. So I'm gonna redirect you guys to the Sanderson show. Love you all, and I'm gonna see you guys later, man.
If we lose the Spurs, I'm not on the next
Fuck the
episode.
Chelsea.
Just let man know.
No, you're gonna be there. There's no after all the shit we had today. That stadium smells. It smells like shit. If you've ever been there, Jacob, yeah, hold that. You're gonna be there Sunday.
You know what's mad?
Love you.
None of you have quoted what I said correctly. I said the stadium is shit. I don't know where people got cheese and all this other stuff.
I'm
from.
pretty sure you said like from
Like,
the
quote my
outside.
jokes
Hold on,
properly.
are we
I
still
said the
live?
stadium is an
we're
eyesore
still live.
on the high road.
Yeah, let's see you guys over on Sanderson show. Peace
Yeah,
out.
is there not another section?
Big up the chat.
لا خلاص